All right, folks, we are back here for our third installment of the beginner tournament, which is now called the intermediate tournament. I said I was going to rename it last time, and I wasn't kidding. These beginners play a little bit too well. It is now called the intermediate tournament, and I think actually, next week we're probably going to open this up to S pluses as well, right? That might be a little bit challenging there for the poor A ranks and S ranks, but again, something about character building. Who knows? Who knows? With all that being said, for now though, it is still S ranks and below, and we've got AJR and Calcito up first here. So AJR on the Belial there. Again, he's got that weird drow Belial skin that always catches me off guard every week. And then, of course, Cal here on the Fairy. So, should be interesting stuff. Obviously, this is also post-patch. This is our first tournament here on the server post-patch. I would say, I wonder what will happen with the changes, but Belial is completely unchanged somehow. This character absolutely evading the nerf bat in a way that I can't believe it. I still can't believe my eyes. But yes, Belial completely unchanged. And Fairy, of course, got some nice stuff, right? I feel like the universal nerfs to 6XL are probably a good thing for all of the zoners, right? A lot of 6XLs got their distance cut down a little bit, right? A lot of them, also everyone has more pushback, right? I think that's already pretty good for like characters like Fairy, characters like Matera, right? But of course, Fairy and Matera got some smaller, quality of life buffs too. They can maybe make some mid-screen combos a little bit cleaner for them, so let's see. Good patience on the parry there, really good stuff, not just running into it. Waiting it out the full time to get the full combo there with the, I believe that's a close H starter, so solid stuff there from Cal. That Belial parry, like, in theory, right, everyone does, it's reactable, just react to it, but it can be, Belial has so many things you have to look out for when he's running his offense that it can be quite the confusing little option all of a sudden. So, solid stuff from Cal here. Now back throws HR into the corners. Scary position. Brave counter. Ooh, but that counter hit 6XL is going to be a big conversion, and it's not actually going to kill. I believe HR could have gotten a kill off that, but an unfortunate drop, and now he's in a really spooky place. Ultimate GG. Oh my god, very solid decision-making in that little situation there, because Ultimate GG will run up to you and then basically immediately start exploding there, right? So AJR would have been put in almost a chip situation had he not very quickly hit the ultimate parry there. So solid stuff there, and that unfortunate drop does not cost him the round as he moves up 1-1 here. Counter hit 6XL, not gonna get much off it. You can see that little that new pushback on 6XL is weird, huh? Yeah. Ooh, no conversion. But yeah, so people basically you block it, and there's a little bit of a moonwalk slide there that kind of happens, and it's very strange. But probably good for the game overall. 6XL probably a little too strong as is. That being said, though, AJR has just been in complete control this whole round. Won early on in neutral, pushed Cal's to the corner, and is just going to run his good old Belial plus frame pressure there and take that first game. Well played stuff. Very clean there from AJR to close out that first game. Of course, it's first to 2 here. We're first to 2 all the way up until top 8, where things will be first to 3. So, one more game potentially here has AJR moving on to winner's side. But of course, Cal's still in this, right? He's got to be a little careful here. The projectile, I feel like, from Belial is also something that could really cause Fairy a lot of trouble, right? It is a pretty strong neutral control option for Belial. Of course, it can't necessarily compete with everything the Fairy can do in neutral, but like comparatively to a lot of other characters, I think it's going to be a little bit more difficult for Cal to keep Belial at distance here. Ooh, and he baited Brave counter into a Raging Strike, but no full conversion. Cartwheels his way out of the corner and back to safety. Raging Strike, no conversion. Okay, hold on. There's a chance here for Cal. They are down on Brave points, though, so the next time they get hit, it's going to hurt a whole heck of a lot, especially if that combo ends in Skybound Dart. Really, actually, they might be dead the next time they get hit. As I say that, unfortunately gets hit by a Raging Strike, clocked right there, and I don't know. They might be dead. They might not be dead with that Raging Strike conversion. I think that's probably going to do it, though. Yep. Solid combo there by AJR to get that full conversion. That is the danger of using your Brave points. Well, you got hit by a Raging Strike the one time, and then you Brave countered a couple times, right? It's scary stuff. That 20, even one Brave point left is 20% extra damage, and that is just a really big number, especially with a character who's got as high combo damage as Belial tends to have in a lot of his different confirms there. He can really extend the combo for a long time with his little pinwheel. All right, 6XL, Brave counter, get off me. Spot dodges. Yeah, so that's actually something, right? There's another nerf they made 6XLs. If you do spot dodge them, on whiff, basically they have 5 more frames of recovery. It's nothing, like, it's not like, oh my god, if 6XL is completely dead now, but it makes it's a little bit more counterplay in certain situations. Anyway, as I've been talking about this, Cal just had complete, this is what I was saying earlier about maybe Fairy's gonna have a hard time keeping Belial out and playing the neutral game there. Apparently, Cal disagrees. They actually did basically exactly that entire round. They are unable to get in and just kind of got, poked 5 or 6 times there by Fairy in mid-screen and give up his life for it. EX pinwheel there. Nice tech on the throw. Tech's it the Aki way, too. That's some good reaction time there. Once again, really good weight on the parry. Ooh, but that's got to be a misinput at something. You got to imagine. Just jumping clean over there is not what they wanted to see. Good block on the overhead by HAR. Solid stuff there. Again, Fairy, one of the characters who got that delayed hitbox that's ongoing while she's doing something else. So overheads like that actually can give her a full combo. If you get hit out of block stun, then GG continues to juggle it. Fairy once again. It's looking scary here for Cal now. I mean, if they get hit one more time, right, it's going to be probably death into and sending them down to loser side. Oh, nice air throw on that. That DP is plus on the way, if you don't do something about it, it hits you on the way down, right? The medium DP there from Belial. So that air throw, really solid awareness there to just not let him mess around with that option, but DP is going to get blocked and no full conversion. Hold on. Chance here for Cal. I mean, AJR also got no Brave points to speak of, so the next hit could potentially hurt a whole heck of a lot here. Very not a super high damage character, but even at this point, anything should do it exactly. Extremely well done there. Again, a bit of a risk from AJR taking that parry, but was trying to call out Cal, doing something, desperate in neutral there to win the round. But good patience from Cal. Ties it up 1-1 here in the set. I understand that parry, right? The idea is, it's a scary situation. Last round, that was ult parry as well. Oh, so that would have been would that have been the command grab? I didn't check the meter expenditure there. Regardless, well handled by Calvin to tie things up 1-1. Okay, GG once again. The ultimate neutral tool. Some of Fairy stuff, could definitely use a little bit of love, but this little cat here, this guy's diabolical, man. I cannot tell. I mean, I'm definitely a little biased because I play Lodiva, but I cannot tell you how high my goddamn heart rate skyrockets when I hear GG. Puts me in a coma, I swear to God. Or the whatever. Actually, no, the opposite of a coma, I suppose. In any case, Brave counter, get the hell off me. Medium DP once again, tries to air throw it again, but a little bit late, so just gets smacked down for their trouble. Okay. Some patience play here from both players. Again, AJR looking for that. He needs one more window, basically. The next time he gets in, he'll probably kill. He's got Super Skybound Dart too, but is this going to combo? No, it will not. GG a little bit too far there, out to lunch. And that is going to be, I mean, you're dead. 700 different ways there, unfortunately, right? Auto combo started there from Belial with the Brave counter for Raging Strike extensions, with SSBA, with a lot of his cooldowns up. Unfortunately, that was, Cal would have been dead 3 times over there. And AJR not dropping the conversion that time and getting it. Solid stuff. Now putting himself on set points. DP, get off me. Good stuff. Alright, little dive kick there. Unfortunately, doesn't quite find the mark, but AJR kind of putting himself in the corner here, accidentally. That's an unfortunate little interaction there. It's going to be a little bit dangerous for him. Yeah, it continues to be so. Now tied 1 Brave point apiece. He's back to mid-screen on the bright side, and this is going to be a pretty big... Oh, never mind. He didn't have his pinwheel, maybe. I wasn't taking a look at his cooldowns there, so it's not actually that big of a conversion. Back throw inserted in the corner. Oh, is this going to catch the backdash? And that is going to be death, I think, right? I have to imagine so. Yep, indeed it will. Catches the backdash there with the Skybound art. Does AJR to seal that first game over Cal. Well played to both players. Some very solid neutral play there from Cal. But again, yeah, AJR just, when he got in, he just made it count a little bit more. All right, and we are back here with our second game of winner's side here. So we've got Tyrant's Remedy, as it were, versus... oh, God, excuse me. What the hell? My lunch came up to say hello, which I haven't even had yet, so I don't even know what's going on with that. But yes, we got Tyrant versus Leia here. So Tyrant on the Vera, right? Tyrant plays again like 20 different characters, I believe. He's got a bunch of different characters up in S rank, and then Leia here playing with an Armayo. This will be interesting, right? Again, both of these characters, I think, almost entirely unchanged by the patch, right? So it's all just going to be universal stuff here. Can't remember if maybe one of these two got like their far L, they got that universal downwards hitbox extension, right? But no like massive changes to either of these characters really. So besides the 6-6L stuff and the Brave counter stuff, this should still look pretty similar to how it looked pre-patch. And ooh, cheeky little setup there from Tyrant, right? With the Luminaire there. You're waiting to block the projectile, and in the meantime, they sneak in the command grab, puts Vera on install. Very spooky character at this point. So let's see. Big damage. Oh, and stun for RC. What a move. What a move, huh? Full screen. I think it's like how fast does it start up? It's not very many frames until it actually hits you. Of course, refunds 25 meter on hit too, and if it's counter hit, leads to a combo. Quite the powerful ultimate skill there from Vera, sealing out that first round there for Tyrants. Let's see how Leia can get on in this next one. A bit of a better start so far, at least. Up a Brave point on Tyrant, but gets them 15 frames. Okay, that's pretty quick considering it's based from full screen, I suppose. With all that being said, Leia is now finding themselves in the corner here, which is never where you want to be. And Skybound Art going to give install there to Tyrant once more. This is where a lot of Vera's damage really starts to skyrocket. But, oh my god, an unfortunate missed conversion there. Just a DP. I'm not sure if that normally works or if that was a misinput. It's like mistimed, perhaps. But in any case, unfortunately, though there was a chance there with the DP, Tyrant finds another chance in neutral here and is going to take the first game over Leia. Of course, still at least one more game to play here. Did one too many hits. Oh, was that combo limit? I didn't catch the little pop-up on the side there. That makes sense. I feel like I've definitely seen Vera's end their combos in DP quite often, but that one eluded me, as it were. In any case, ooh, nice catch on the way in there by Leia. Catching Tyrant's trying to do something a little bit too aggressive and neutral, but that reset is so dirty, man. I mean, these are S-rank players. That stuff, I swear I get hit by that every single time. Vera starts a combo on me and then just goes into 5U. Somehow I'm never ready for it. I know that, you know, Vera players only want one thing, and it's disgusting. They want install, they want 5U, right? But like somehow I'm just never ready for it. And unfortunately, Leia was not there either, and their DP is going to get baited. It's going to be pretty big damage here. Of course, nowhere near death necessarily, right? This is gonna it's gonna do that thing. It's gonna hurt for sure. Yep. And now you're directly into Oki. Scary stuff in the corner here. Good defense though by Leia, and get Brave counters to get their way out of there. Ultimate DP. All right, gives some pretty nice frame advantage there to Vera. And what the hell? That 2H countered like the last possible moment that it could have countered. Oh, and Stun Dipper RC once again. There's just so many things you have to be aware of with Vera, right? She's got a bunch of different tools that can all sort of catch you off guard if you're asleep at the wheel. Right, that 5U command grab, that's the Stun Dipper RC there, which again is just her. It's the ultimate Scarlet Oath there, I believe is the name of the actual move. But I like to call it Stun Dipper RC because it reminds me of Stun Dipper RC. Yeah, unfortunately catching Leia off guard there, and Tyrant now putting themselves on set point here. To potentially move on in winner's side and send Leia down to losers here. Brave counter, get off me. 6-6L doesn't lead into too much though. Luminiera gets bopped on the startup. Good stuff. Now Leia finding themselves with some offense so far. This is good, right? Corner positioning. Potentially have the opportunity to blow Tyrant up a little bit here, and baits a Brave counter successfully. Gets that Raging Strike, right? Doesn't get a whole ton off of it, but gets more Oki, and that leads to a counter hit into a big combo here. Let's see. Should be some good stuff. Nice. The little EX flippies here. Next hit probably kills now if Leia can find one more tap there. Especially with okay. Well, I was gonna say especially with Skybound Dart, but they use the ultimate dash there for a little bit of a cross up. Is it gonna block in time? Yes, it is. But that move is actually deceptively hard to punish. I believe it's is it -8? I believe on block, right? So if you're not real on your toes there, it can be quite difficult, especially from some of those further ranges to actually find a punish there. All that being said, okay, once again, catches out Tyrant trying to do a defensive option there. No Brave points at all from the side of Tyrant. And, ooh, I was going to say, and 3 on Leia's side. Of course, Brave counter no longer does, can no longer do damage below 500 health now, so it can't put you into that chip distance. But still, having this many Brave points is actually a pretty big advantage. You got to look out for Stun Dipper RC, though, is what I was going to say. And unfortunately, does catch Leia out there. You see how Brave counter doing almost nothing at that point, and the ultimate DP is going to close it out there, unfortunately. Stun Dipper RC, all just a little bit too tough of an option, I think. Like it is a really big. If you're not used to dealing with it, it just catches you out of nowhere from full screen, pretty much, right? So solid, incredibly well played there by Tyrant, and good stuff to Leia too. But of course now going down to losers bracket. All right, and we are back here with our next side on winners, next match rather is on winner's side of the bracket. All right, we've got Upside Ashes here on the Eustace versus Raha on the Fairy. Sorry, I just have to alt tab and check something real quick like there. Don't mind me. There you go. Wait. There you go. Wonderful. Yeah, so we got Upside on the Eustace versus Raha on the Fairy here. This is the zoner versus the kind of anti-zoner. Eustace is sort of, it depends, right? He can be a little bit flexible, right? He can do, he can play different roles depending on who he's fighting, right? Hey boy, come here. That's a weird. Eustace is weird. I don't think I've ever actually heard Eustace speak until just now, and I didn't like that. So maybe I would, maybe I liked it better the way it was previously. That was just a strange thing to say. All that being said, oh, nice combo off the throw there with the GG to get things started here for Raha. Indiana Jones dodging a 6-6L. Funny stuff. But yeah, both play again. This is kind of what you'd expect, right? They're both kind of trying to sit there at full screen and get an advantage before they go in. Rolling through the guns there is Raha. The sweep. Here's the scary part. I was gonna say, so we were talking about this in the earlier match with Cal, right? But Fairy is one of those characters that can actually get a combo if you don't block an overhead, right? Because she has that sort of delayed hitbox just out there. Catch them on the air to air. Upside kind of getting a little bit bullied in the corner this round, right? Again, luckily, Brave counter not going to lead to a chip situation. Fairy is one of those characters. Ooh, I was gonna say, Fairy is one of those characters who has, I believe she used to have a checkmate, right? If you got Brave countered into ultimate GG. I'm not sure there was anything you could do about that for most characters, right? But of course that's been removed with the patch here. Regardless though, it didn't even come into play there as Raha just grabs him with the little whip there to seal that first round. And let's see. Some more pressure here on the side of Upside this time. Better start to the round for sure. Get people into the corner and go from there. Does get kind of swept out of it though. Blocks the overhead. Good stuff. Good reaction time. Ultimate gun there. Not going to get too much, but a little bit of corner carry. Ooh, but sort of, I don't know if that cross-up is necessarily what they were looking for, right? Obviously, this combo is really nice, right? But you kind of end up pushing yourself out of the corner. Or, never mind, Eustace just has goddamn Axel bomb loops, and he's going to go all the way almost to the other corner. Pretty decent stuff. Whiffs the throw, but no punish. It's a little bit hard to react to that sometimes if you're not expecting it, right? DP's the grenade. That is, I think Fairy's DP got its hitbox, like the lower part of it, got buffed, right? So that's something. But overall, again, mostly unchanged by the patch. This Fairy. Eustace, I think, almost entirely unchanged too, right? So, but can still back throw your ass and shoot you while you're down just as well to tie things up 1-1 here. Now let's see who takes this first game. Again, it seemed, you know, this has been a pretty even match so far. It's just, you know, it is the story of Granblue. When somebody gets somebody else in the corner, this, no matter who you are, even if you're a zoner, everyone's offense is pretty scary in the corner. Everyone's got mix, everyone's got war crimes, everyone's got stuff to just like rob you with, right? But in the mid screen here, I feel like both players just kind of been slugging back and forth, a decently evenly matched sort of vibe here. Ooh, nice, yeah. That is, I think there's a gap to mash on one of the versions of that move for Fairy, but there's also one that starts up quicker there and will blow you up for mashing. Gets their toes clipped. Alright, ooh, the bot dodges the ultimate whip there. There's a projectile. I don't know if Eustace has any anti-projectile moves necessarily, but something to think about. When Fairy's whip is on fire like that, the one that grabs you does count as a projectile. So anti-projectile moves can do some work against that. Getting their toes clipped once again. Raha that's seeming to have a little bit more comfort here in the full screen, which is kind of what you'd expect, I suppose, right? From Fairy Eustace, but Raha also playing it pretty well here. Oh, the super jumps, like ships in the night, just kind of going right past each other. Unfortunate stuff there. No one really getting off that. Oh, wow, that is not full screen, huh? Today I learned that it's about 95% of full screen distance is how far that move reaches. If you knew that already, then I don't know. I guess you're either a Fairy main or you lab this game too much, but there's a bit of an edge case there, I think. Okay, you got the, ooh, I was gonna say, you got the flashbang on you now, the Hellfire Blight, as it were, the Magnum Olo. That is going to lead to a nice big conversion there, getting counter hit with Upside taking that first game. Solid stuff. Again, very patient games so far, right? Both players just kind of like walking back and forth, poking at each other, and then when somebody finds an opening, they try and make it count. But it's definitely a little bit slower paced here. Again, what you would sort of expect from these guys. Oh, nice. Grab on the Rekka there. There's definitely, depending on what Eustace does there, you can definitely just blow him up when he goes in with the Rekka there. There's a lot of different options that have a gap there. So solid knowledge from Raha there to hit him with the back throw. Rolls through the grenade. That grenade can be real nasty, man. Yeah, so you gotta get out of the way as soon as you can. Especially the ultimate version. Alright, ultimate gun once again, just kind of gaining some space for Upside. Nothing too crazy, but meter is so easy to come by in this game that it's like throwing out an ultimate skill like that, a little bit willy-nilly, is not necessarily a bad idea, right? Like they're already back, they already gained like 20% meter from just walking forward, essentially, ever since they spent that skill. Ultimate balls there, as it were. Giving, once again, some neutral control back to Upside now. Gets the throw, pushing Raha to the corner here, getting some pressure of their own. GG, though. This terrifying little cat, man. Again, it feels like Fairy. It's like everyone's Fairy barely could do anything, and then GG just comes out on screen. It's a whole different story. That tells you what. Oh, but nice interrupt there on the string, counter hit there. Got the Hellfire Blight on him once again. Basically, it makes any of Eustace's moves a little bit more plus on block than they would be, or it turns things that might be -2+. Like that little delayed explosion when he hits you with a special. Doesn't get the full conversion off that wall bounce there, but finds himself with corner position. Does Upside. It's a pretty solid situation. Lots and lots of rolls going kind of unpunished here by Raha, and the whiff DP not going to get punished quite quick enough. Both players making a couple flubs here, but again, it is a scary situation. We're in tournament, and all that matters is who closes it out in the last second, and it is Raha getting the catch there with the ultimate whip. She calls the dogs on your ass. It grabs you with the whip there, and the whole squad jumps you. Takes your wallet, takes your keys, takes your SIN number, or your what do they call it in the U.S.? What is it? It's a social security number. Right? Call it a social insurance number up here in the north, as it were. All that being said, Raha now trying to get this second game going here, tie us up 1-1. Gets the Brave counter baited though. Unfortunate stuff. Empty jump there from Upside into the counter hit. This round has been all Upside so far. All right, DP loops in the corner there. Gets him some pressure, but gets his throw tech to the Aki way once again. Once again, throw tech. So taking the throw with the throw button, surprisingly enough, is oftentimes not the best option, by the way, because it does lose to shimmies a lot harder than teching with a normal. Oh my god, and spot dodges the super skybound dart. Solid stuff by Upside there to put himself on set point. But yeah, if you tech a throw with the throw button and somebody just walks back, you end up just, you know, basically whiffing your throw there and getting blown up. Whereas if you tech with a button, and if you have a low hitting 2L, for example, you can actually catch people walking back with the shimmy there. So even though the throw tech, the bad throw tech, as it were, leaves you minus and you take some damage, a lot of the times it's the safer option, believe it or not. Alright, anyways, Raha here finding themselves with some nice early pressure in this round, right? Oh, but Upside's gonna jump straight out of the corner like it's Street Fighter 6. No fear at all. Jumping is such a big risk in this game, because 2H combos can just absolutely blow you up. But Fairy also, keep in mind, 2H is air blockable, right? So if you're just gonna jump and not really commit to doing an aggressive option like Upside did there, it is actually a little bit safer for you than it would be against most characters, right? Fairy does have some normals that are air unblockable she can catch you with, but her sort of the 2H, which is the universal option for everybody, that's usually the anti-air, is not quite as reliable for her. Same thing with Matera, I believe. A lot of the zoners have this sort of weakness. With this being said, though, Upside slowly dying by 1,000 cuts in this corner here. Okay, and Fairy install. I'm gonna be honest, kids. I have no idea what the hell this does. This is one of the moves that I see. I think maybe, is that the first time I've ever seen that move? It really might be. So I don't know what the hell it did, but whatever it does, it did nothing for Raha there, unfortunately, except take 100 of their meter. Reverse beat, ground and air. You don't say. You don't say. Well, that being said, though, unfortunately, for their trouble, Raha just gets shot to death in the corner there, and that is going to be Upside. Moving on in winner's side of the bracket here, I believe, to top 8. We got a little bit of a smaller turnout this time, so I believe Upside has already found themselves in top 8 of winner's side, but I might be wrong. I might be wrong. If this was round 3 winners, then that will be the case. All right, and we are back here with our loser side of the bracket, right? We've got Joseph here on the Jita versus Raven on the Nier. So Nier, of course, a character that was touched pretty heavily by the patch, but don't get it twisted, right? This character is not suddenly, there's always, there's sometimes a bit of a tendency to go, oh, the character was nerfed, must be garbage now. No, Nier is still very, very strong, right? She's still top tier, easily. Right, she's just not necessarily #1 with a bullet in the video game anymore. That's probably Siegfried now. But I keep saying that in every single video, so I'm gonna stop harping on it. I think the idea is clear enough there. But yeah, so Nier is still very, very strong, right? So she just basically lost her. She can't do anything off of her DP anymore, right? Her DP it used to be one of the scariest moves in the whole game, right? And now it basically is, honestly, it's one of the worst meterless DPs in the game. Right, and then her the other big thing is her 214U there, that ultimate skill where Death just comes out and starts spinning full screen, has also been nerfed pretty heavily. Still a strong move, but like definitely a lot more counterplay to it. But besides that, she's still got the crazy mid-screen damage, still got some crazy mix, right? She still has, very, very strong neutral, right? But just definitely more in line with the rest of the video game now, I would say. So I think in terms of at least my impressions of the patch in general, maybe that was a little too tame. It's probably not a bad thing, right? But I think as far as Nier, at least, they definitely did what they should have done, in my opinion. With all that being said, some early damage here on Raven from Joseph getting some corner pressure. Jita, pretty capable character in her own right, of course. But now here's the thing, right? This is the scary bit. Nier does quite a bit. Ooh, I was gonna say quite a bit of chip damage. If you just sit there and block, it's blockable, right? But it is definitely something that's scary, right? And besides that, nice preemptive spot dodge there, but doesn't get anything. Actually, doesn't get punished either. So kind of a wash there. Yeah, so yeah, Death is still really good at holding down the neutral. Right? Don't get it twisted. Because yeah, this character is still spooky, and they can still really blow you up for getting caught randomly there, as we are kind of seeing right now. Ooh, but out of Death. Text that. There's no chip option here for Raven. I was gonna say, without Death, even though Joseph was on no HP there, Raven actually had nothing to necessarily chip them out with. But 6XL, near 6XL is one of the ones that did get disintroduced, right? So it's definitely a little bit worse now, but still definitely a strong move across the board, and definitely for Nier as well. So sealing out that first round for Raven. You got her Rekka that sends you from one side of Africa to the other. You love to see it. The hell of a clash there. Max range, basically. Neither of them could really do very much that was useful after that. Yeah, that situation right there is still really intimidating, right? Death is just like standing there staring at you and you're trying to figure out how to get it on Nier. That has not gotten any easier to deal with. It's just pressuring her has gotten a lot less scary right now because, yeah, so before the patch, Joseph was dead there, right? Pre-patch, Joseph would have died and we would have been moving on to game 2, right? Now, they actually get to keep playing the video game, but unfortunately, Counterhit 6XL is going to take us back to the original timeline there, where Raven does in fact take this first game on Joseph, and we move on to game 2. But yeah, like that DP nerf is a really, really big deal, right? That move was probably the single dumbest thing about Nier, and now it's honestly it's like really weak actually, but still overall the character is doing this thing. These volleyball combos are still here too, where you get passed back and forth between Death and Nier like Low Potato, and you feel like a fool every time it happens to you. That 2U there, also still a incredibly powerful normal. Look at that, especially with Death out. 2U is a gigantic normal. All right, volleyball combos once more. This Skybound Dart, by the way, it's about to happen. This still does an absolutely absurd amount of damage, right? I just want the reason I'm harping on this, right? Is like Nier is definitely weaker. She's definitely much weaker. She's still really good. I just want to get out ahead of that, before the patch has too much time to sit in people's heads, basically. All right. Joseph in a scary situation now, finding themselves not at chip, right, but pretty quickly going to be there if Death gets a couple more. I was gonna say if Death gets a couple more taps on them, but instead just going to get hit straight up in neutral there, and Raven putting themselves on set point. Elimination point here for Joseph potentially. If they lose this round, they're out of the tournament. Is that 6-6H from Nier? I feel like I don't see that button too often. Maybe there's more sauce to it than I give it credit for. All right. 6-6L, this is a scary position. You've got Nier crushing you in the corner. Nice DP, but unfortunately only gets Death. Nier going to just be able to sit straight up block that and give you a big ol' punish for it. Oh, but a little bit of a drop there from Raven. Gives Joseph another chance at life. Hold on. Nice little conversion to Skybound Dart here could really ruin the situation for Raven, right? Put them at 0 Brave points, deal a big chunk of damage, right? This actually suddenly is quite winnable for Joseph here. Let's see. Yeah, that is one thing Nier's DP has always done. It has always lost to throws. And that weakness still remains even after the big nerfs. This Eureka starter here for Jita is big damage, but unfortunately, Joseph not getting the full conversion they might have wanted. But now ahead in Brave points, ahead in health. Only behind on meter, but just run up throw. Absolutely no fear there from Raven. He said, I'm going to run up straight. I know you're scared to death. I'm just going to put you in the ground myself instead. And goes up 2-0 there. Very solid stuff from both players, but that is going to be, unfortunately, Joseph eliminated and Raven moving on. All right, and we are back with more matches on Loser's side here, and we've got Melody, who has recently converted, or maybe they're thinking about it, to Ladiva Nation. I'm always great to see some more Ladivas joining the army here. And then, of course, we have Leia on Narmaya, who I believe we saw on stream earlier. So this is it's a weird matchup in the sense that, because I said earlier before I started here, I said to the chat that like this Narmaya and Ladiva is a weird matchup in the sense that like I feel like this shouldn't be as good for Ladiva as it feels, right? I feel like, Narmaya's got some decent normals, she's got like misfires, she's got this EX flip, right? But it feels like it just works out for Ladiva a lot of the time, and I think a big part of it is Narmaya's when she's in her offensive stance here, which I forget the name of. Is it Kagra? I just call it sword out or sword in, but I think it's Kagra. Her parry becomes or her DP becomes a parry, right? So Ladiva has a very solid offensive option there to basically just invalidate Leia's best defensive option here by just SPDing, right? The parry will lose to that clean. Oh, but yeah, as I say this though, so that's kind of, so it feels like it definitely should be bad for Ladiva. Then a lot of times I feel like it just kind of works out. But in this case, working out really well for Leia as they push Melody just over to the corner here and just bully them for the rest of the round, basically. This is something, unfortunately, that can happen to Ladiva, right? Pretty bad neutral and pretty bad defense on this character. None of that was necessarily... Oh, my God. What the hell? SPD on the way in. Absolute mad one. But yeah, pretty bad neutral and defense on this character, right? So it's very easy to win neutral against Ladiva, push her to the corner, and then just keep her there for the rest of her little miserable life. But with that being said, obviously to make up for it, I don't think there is a single character that can more easily or more, let's say more plausibly win off of a single time that they get a hit on you than Ladiva right here, right? It is just, no matter who you are, no matter how good you are at the video game, this character just puts you in a blender of 50-50s, right? You could be goddamn Gamera. If Ladiva gets her hands on you, you're gonna be in big trouble. And the content button, what a time to be alive. This is what I was talking about, man. So we mentioned in a couple of videos so far that Ladiva hasn't really gotten a whole lot of love in the patch compared to, say, the other characters who I thought were roughly around her level, right? The Basaragas of the world, the Percys, the Anilas, right? I mean, Avatar. Let's not talk about it. I talk about Avatar enough, okay? Let's not talk about Avatar. But I think it's reasonable. I think it's actually, I think I agree heavily with Arxis not really touching Ladiva too much or giving her that many buffs. Because this character is pretty bad if you are, like, you know, one of the best players in the country or one of the best players in your region or something like that. But for, like, 90% of the player base, if you are S+ or below, I think, this Ladiva character is crazy, man. Because, like, the 5U there, for example, right? I call it the content button because usually, for me, it just gets me kind of blown up and it's a horrible idea. But it's actually pretty hard to consistently deal with unless you have a lot of Ladiva experience if you're in one of those, you know, middle ranks there. And again, this character just does so much goddamn damage. As you can see right there, exhibited by Melody, got touched Leia about twice there and takes that round, right? So, very, very strong character for most of the player base. And I think probably you should balance the game around most of the player base, not just the top 0.01% of players. So I think it's totally fair that Ladiva didn't get a whole lot there. All that being said, though, Melody taking that first game after a bit of a rough start there, with Leia having a very strong first round. Oh, and jumping H there into the counter hit 6-6-H. Ladiva normally does not get a whole lot off of her 6-6-H, but if it counter hits, he does get full combo, and it's very, very spooky stuff. Leia now in the bad place. This is not where you want to be. It is Ladiva by design it has a hard time getting you to this position, right? But if she does, ooh, okay. Hold on, Leia. Good stuff there. Fighting their way out, but gets reversal super. Further trouble. That reversal super there, the command grab version, is in fact an invincible reversal there for Ladiva. Gives some pretty good corner carry for her too, as Leia now finds themselves all the way back in the corner. Nice though, that ultimate flip is a really nice anti-air bait from Narmaya. In neutral, it's more of like a gimmick option, really, because you can just mash on it for like on reaction, pretty much. Ooh, I think it's gonna be Leia taking this round. Is that right? I believe so. Hopefully, if they don't drop this, and looks like they don't, that is going to be them putting themselves up around here in the second game. But again, fighting for their tournament life here, so every round is gonna be very important. But yeah, so what I was gonna say Something about Ladiva, I think. Something about Ladiva's something about being a reversal or something like that. I don't know. I can't remember. If I forgot, it must not have been that important. Am I right? Throw incident here as Melody finds themselves in the corner. Leia getting a lot of momentum here in this second round already, right? Good position here. Oh, but that backthrow from Ladiva leads to a nice safe jump too, pretty much anywhere, right? And now, once again, you're in the blender, as it were. Zawaru, though. This is spooky times. Oh, and that is one thing that is so... I learned this, and I still can't believe it. Narmaya's EX parry, the cooldown special, her cooldown reversal in her offensive stance, does not parry lows. I can't believe it. I really can't, but I was told this, and apparently it's true, and I just saw more evidence of it right there. So, that seems like a little... That seems a little too weak. That seems a little too weak, in my opinion. But hey, the patch already happened, so it is what it is. Oh my god, Narmaya mains are going to have to make do until the next patch. And you know what? Leia is doing a great job of making do so far as they tie things up 1-1 here. Yeah, again, I'm not... Like, Zeta, yeah, Zeta obviously completely untouched by the patch. Actually buffed. Never mind, Zeta got a little bit notably better with her far L having a lot of problems in the past, right? So let's not talk about some of the top tiers they didn't touch. Okay, I've harped on this enough in some of the earlier videos already. Oh, nice trade there to both of them. Of course, Ladiva always going to take that trade. This character has more health than anybody else, right, besides Masaraga. So if you both smack each other, she's probably going to come out ahead in most of those. Oh, that's what I wanted to talk about. Yeah, okay. Thank you for reminding me, Leia. Yeah, that ultimate flip there from Narmaya it's basically a gimmick for if you just do it in neutral like that. It's not just a gimmick. Narmaya will get full comboed most of the time if she does that. If she's playing somebody who knows what to do about it, But we saw it twice in that round. It is a very strong throw bait option, right? Or also a brave counter bait, right? If you think your opponent is going to brave counter or try and throw or try and do anything like that, that is a really, really powerful option. Because not only is it basically very, very difficult to beat with like a mash or something. Of course, if you mash at the same time you would throw, right, or brave counter, my point is. But also it leads to a full combo. So it is quite the powerful option for Narmaya there, and Leia making very good use of it to actually put themselves on set point. I just realized. So Melody gonna have to figure something out here. We don't want to see one of our Ladiva bros going down so early in the bracket, but. If that's what happens, it is what happens. This reversal super, though, is going to be a good start, at the very least. Move your way in here. Got Leia in the corner now. This is spooky times. That 2H is going to be massive. Oh, but unfortunately, didn't wait quite long enough to get the full conversion there, so Leia's still alive. Very scary situation, though. On no health, on no bravery. Melody up 3 bravery points to 0. So going to be very difficult for Leia to actually establish themselves. Get an offensive turn going, but ducks the close line, but doesn't punish quite in time and gets grabbed out of their parry. And Melody now putting themselves on set point 2. Final round, one way or the other. One of these players is unfortunately eliminated from the bracket after this round. That is, again, I feel like Ladiva just having that SPD option to beat Narmaya's parry, even though Narmaya's parry apparently also loses to lows, right? But that SPD option just beating parry like that makes it so difficult to defend yourself against this Ladiva character if you are Narmaya and you're in the corner, like exactly how Leia is right there. But the parry, it loses to lows. Luckily, it blocks overheads. For a second there, I almost didn't even believe that it would do that. Maybe it was only mids, but seemingly Leia showing us there that it does have, it works on some things at the very least. And once again, throw baiting their SPD actually on the way in. Melody did do that to them earlier. They threw them on the way in, and Leia adapting to that and punishing them for it, getting a big corner combo off here. Now Melody in a lot of trouble. Next hit probably kills. Ultimate close fight out of the corner. It works, I suppose. You're safe at the very least now. But gets clipped and gets thrown, and that is going to be Leia moving on after what was a pretty tough start for them there. Melody going up that first game. So that is some pretty solid mental there from Leia to not fall apart there. And unfortunately, that is going to be one of our Ladivas sent home. I am biased, of course. I am sad to see this, but Leia played well. They deserved it. They earned it. That's going to be them moving on. All right, now we are on with our next match here of loser side. So we've got Schnursinkel. Again, there's an umlaut on the U there. I don't know how to say it, but I'm going to call them Tony because that's the Ladiva gave me the idea exactly. I'm going to call them Tony because that's the other thing they go by. And then we are on the Belial here versus Excellion on the Narmaya. So Belial, I'm going to keep. I will say, I'm going to try not to harp too much on the patch. But every time this character shows up, I'm going to be like, this character got, for all intents and purposes, a bug fix that made them a little bit more consistent in some cases. No nerfs to this guy. No, if anything, he's technically a tiny weeny bit stronger after the patch, which is always just going to be funny to me. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say on it for now. Back throw incident here, as Excellion finds themselves in the corner once more. Yeah, exactly. Both of the Belials apparently are just triggers for me. With Avatar, I have to talk about how weak he is. With Belial, I have to talk about how I can't believe he dodged the buffs. And that DP is going to sail clean over Narmaya's SBA. And Narmaya, one of the other weird things about here, we were just talking about how her parry, her EX parry even, in offensive stance there in Kagura, does not parry lows for some ungodly reason. Her Skybound darts, both of them, are like the two easiest to punish Skybound darts in the entire game, I feel like. She has like 175 frames of recovery on all of those things. Like, you know, Vera reversal supers you and it's -8, and it's actually kind of difficult to punish her. Narmaya, you get to go, it's tax season right now, you go home, you do your taxes, you make a sandwich, you get a coffee, you punish this Belial DP with a full combo, and then you come back to your other match where you're fighting Narmaya and punish her for it. It's really strange stuff. Anyways, Excellion making do regardless, and tying it up 1-1 here to take us to potentially the winner of the first game. Let's see. Missed Finer there, keeping Tony at bay a little bit on the Belial. Nice DP. That 5H from Belial is so good at covering a lot of space. Let's not even talk about 2N. Button is an absolute war crime. Yeah, right there. +2 on block, leads to big stuff a lot of the time. Nope, Tony not quite finding the conversions they're looking for right now. Alright. It's still pretty good button there just to keep Excellion in check there. And Tony using it to good effect. That stomp is also plus. Look at these plus frames, man. And then the 6XL's +2 too. What an absolute just deluge of hold this right here. You have to interrupt some of those, right? But it's so difficult with this character. You got so many plus frames. Keeps you very good at just keeping you still there. But all that being said though, I keep talking up Belial and Excellion just keeps finding ways to make it work regardless as they go up here in the first game. Solid stuff, incredibly solid stuff. Tony's got to figure something out here again. We are loser side, so the loser of this is going to be eliminated. This round start boot to the face. Belial doing his best grand cosplay right now in the command grab. Sneaky little option there for a really good start to the round here by Tony. And again, I was going to say that DP is plus, but I guess they must have done something trying to exploit the plus frames there and hope that bank on Excellion just sitting there and not doing anything. But actually they did mash on the plus frames there like an absolute mad lad. It worked out for them though. However, still in a bit of a dangerous situation here. Text the throw, the Aki way. That spaced out pressure in the corner from Belial can be really difficult to deal with, but that Narmaya ultimate flip, we've seen a lot of the Narmayas in this bracket so far. Been getting a lot of value out of that thing. And Tony not quite ready to punish it there. Gets blown up for his trouble. The parry getting thrown out too, and suddenly Excellion in a very good position in this round actually. Next hit will probably kill if they can manage it. Let's see. Oh, but doesn't get the EX version of that, so can't get a full conversion. But that Skybound Dart, I believe, is going to catch 2M out. That's going to be Excellion moving to set point. Really, really strong stuff there. 2N, a god button, but ain't no button immune to Skybound darts. Unless you're Vayne with his 5U, I suppose. Alright. Bonk, bonk. Oh, nice. DP there. Get off me, says Excellion. Tony playing very patient here. Right? You don't want to... Again, this is 4-year tournament life here, so you don't want to make any big mistakes. Give Excellion a free, nice combo on you, but gets crossed up there by that dash. Thrown for the trouble. Already at half HP. Counter hit. This is looking really, really scary here for Belial, Tony, Schnürsinkel, however you want to say it. Regardless, they're in. Oh, and gets thrown out of the parry once again. This is not looking good. At this point, everything's always winnable, right? But your chances of winning this round, if your name is Tony, is very low. You're down on health, you're in chip distance, you get thrown. And that's going to be Excellion, actually taking that last game there in pretty dominant fashion. Very well played by them. And unfortunately, Tony eliminated on the Belial there. Okay, so we're back here on our winner's side of the bracket, actually, for winner's side top 8 qualification. And we've got silver here on Lunalu. Oh, but maybe it's Lunalu that is only set to give them Vera. That works, possibly. And we've got Feral here on the Zoe. Right, so interesting stuff. I'm not sure. Does this or does this not cause desyncs for me on the spectator side after every match? It might. It might. If it does, we'll work it out. We'll figure it out. We'll have to rerun the games a couple of times, I suppose. But yes, Silver here on their Vera versus and that recently once again, man, little cheeky little thing. Every Vera loves doing this, and you can tell why, right? It gives her that free install, saves her 100 meter, and yeah, once Vera's in install state, she gets much spookier. Nice spinning slash here by Feral though. Now, I was gonna say now has Silver in the corner. This DP doesn't necessarily get them out though. Yeah, I was gonna say getting hit by DP a lot of the times is not really that big of a deal, right? It doesn't get the person out of the situation that they're in unless it's an ultimate DP that sometimes gives people enough frame advantage to just hop over you there. Brave counter get off me, but back to mid-screen is Silver. Oh, gets clapped there by... This is air blockable, I believe. Oh, well, doesn't even matter. I was gonna say this is air blockable, but Feral just sailing clean over it there, so doesn't have to worry about that Skybound Dart at all. And now, in a pretty scary situation, is Silver. Actually, both players could potentially die on the next touch here. Depends. Ooh. Oh, but doesn't quite 2H the spinning slash there. You have to, or else it's +2 or 3, I believe, is that EX one on block. You gotta either air throw it or 2H it. Right, and tries to Brave counter there, but Feral leaving a gap in the offense, gets a Raging Strike out of Silver, and blows them up for it. Oh, the command grab, once again, has been, so far, very effective for Silver. Feral just not quite ready for that option. But they've shown that they can beat install Vera before, right? So maybe they can just do it again here. Let's see. Spinning Slash also kind of being their option. That oh, whoa! That is a really cool conversion. God damn, solid stuff from Feral. That was kind of clean looking. I love it. +2 on the EX Spinning Slash. Yeah, that sounds right. Plus enough basically for a character with a 5-frame light such as Zoe. On the Lightning's gonna whiff there. 6-6H. Bulldogging in, taking some space. That is -1 there. The EX Scarlet Oath from Vera. Right, but Silver covers it there with the DP. Is this gonna kill? Oh, I was gonna say, they got a conversion to Skybound Art here, but unfortunately no, off of they weren't close enough to the corner. Tex to throw the Aki way, does Silver. Now they're, oh, that's minus. That is actually punishable in most distances. The Raging Strike though, whiffs. No punish for it. Both players kind of scrambling a little bit here. Stun Dipper RC, gonna cause a nice little change of pace here. Give Silver the momentum back in the match, but Ultimate Spinning Slash, gonna take it right back for Feral, and reversal. Skybound Art, are you hitting a button? You were spot dodging, actually. They were trying to spot dodge, and it saved them. What? Oh, because they spot dodged, they weren't hit by the first part, so they were actually safe there. Interesting. And Feral taking that first game. Spot dodge, obviously, Vera's SSBA has like 5 different hits to it, right? The spot dodge is not going to get you completely safe there. But since the first hit didn't connect, it did, in fact. Yeah, so it's gonna cause some sort of weird desync. I guess we'll have to figure out. It looks like so far, it looks like we're still, in the same world line here. But we'll have to, Steins Gate style. We'll have to figure it out though. But yeah, so because the first hit didn't connect, Silver didn't get the full cinematic, and Feral survived the SBA, and then blew Silver up for their trouble there. Interesting stuff. Probably trying to, I guess, hedging on both. Though actually, Vera's install DP, her medium DP would also beat spot dodge if spot dodge the first hit, right? I believe. Probably spot dodge in general there, not necessarily the optimal option, but it worked out. If it's stupid and it works, it ain't stupid. Why isn't On-Ray's theme playing? That's a good point. I thought I set the music to Enlightener, but I suppose maybe I didn't. Maybe Lunalu broke it. Who knows? With all this being said, Silver here finding some good corner pressure after taking a bit of a beating from Feral mid-screen, and once again, man, that command grab. Feral has just been fighting install Vera this entire set. It's been very difficult for them, but again, they've been able to pull it out so far. Just imagine what they could do if Vera wasn't an install, and that's the really scary thing about Stun Dipper RC, man. On counter hits, it does become one of those crazy ultimate skills that is a combo from full screen like that. This throw gonna kill? No, just barely not actually. Are they on chip? I don't think. Yeah, now they're on chip. There you go. Just not sure what to do about that Spinning Slash though, is Silver. No, it doesn't have quite the answer to it yet, but Stun Dipper RC. If nobody got me, I know Stun Dipper RC got me. That's going to be Silver going up 1 round there. Both players having some very effective tools here. There's a couple of different tools from both sides that neither one is super ready to deal with, right? Command Grab and Stun Dipper RC from the side of Silver, right? And then the Spinning Slash on Feral's end have both been pretty much unanswered by the opponent. So it becomes a matter of who can maybe abuse those tools a little bit more, right? It is the nature of fighting games. If you're doing something, your opponent doesn't know how to stop it. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. This is the first week Vera has appeared? I think so, maybe. Vera is a rather popular character. But I don't think she's been on any of the stream matches, at least here, in the beginner tournament so far. Or the intermediate tournament, I suppose I should call it. Alright, bonk. Install there goes unpunished, unfortunately. Spinning Slash also going unpunished, though. Ooh, some real patience from both players there, but the DP there going to a nice safe option for Vera. If you're unfamiliar, the way that medium DP in install works is there's 2 hits to it, and if you block both of them, Vera is actually, I can't remember if she's plus or if she's safe. It's one of the 2, and that's gonna be Silver going up on that throw. Safe. There you go. That's where it is. Yes. She's safe on block there, right? And it pushes you back far. Yeah, she's -6, but it pushes you back far enough that you can't really do anything about it. But what you're supposed to do is you gotta block the first hit and spot dodge the second one, right? And then you can punish her. But there's a bit of a knowledge check there, right? If Feral is unaware of this, or if they don't have it really baked into their muscle memory there, then that DP basically just becomes a free get out of jail free option every single time, essentially. So let's see. Both players 1 game apiece to their name now, so whoever wins this, this is winner's side, so whoever loses this is going down to losers, right? But winner here is going to qualify for winner's side top 8 and put themselves in a pretty nice position moving forward in the tournament. Alright, once again, Command Grab proving incredibly reliable here as a way to get into install for Silver. Feral not quite sure what to do about it yet, or doesn't have at least the reactions to deal with it necessarily. Oh, and the Raging Strike there. Going to cost Feral 2 bravery points, but on the bright side, still has this corner position, so it's not so bad for them. DP, once again. Lots of mileage out of that medium DP for Silver in this match so far. That is minus. Ooh. Maybe they're unaware that's -1. Nice space to throw there, but unfortunately unable to get a big punish off of it. Still, though, I was going to say, if they get any sort of punish into Super Skybound Art, it could look really good for them. Because they could really fix the Brave Point and health situation. But counter hit Stun Dipper RC, man. It's a hell of a drug. It's a hell of a drug. Taking Silver to set points is that move. Alright. Owie, my face. 6-6H is punishable. Yeah. It's a very strong move from Zoe in the sense that it is armored and it beats a lot of stuff. But it is straight up punishable on block, especially if it's not spaced out perfectly. There's going to be Silver in install now on set point. Scary times for Feral. Feral has beaten install Vera before. Again, it's basically all they've been having to do this set. So they got it in them, right? But we'll have to see. It's definitely an uphill battle here a little bit once Vera goes into install. So let's see. Oh, Stun Dipper actually getting called out by the Dragon that time. Honestly, that could be a big just mental turning point, you know? That could be a pretty big mental turning point there for Ferals. Blocking that Stun Dipper RC for once, maybe that can help them get some momentum back in this game here. Because that has been such a dominant neutral tool from Silver the entire time. Brave counters out of the Lightning, Spinning Slash though, still plus on block, good stuff, good stuff. Baits another throw, doesn't quite get a conversion off of it unfortunately. Still though, great corner position here from Feral, and indeed, they are going to bonk into, oh, Raging Strike, okay. Catch them, Skybound Dart. Nice little Pillar of Lightning there for Zoe. To put Feral on, I believe, set point now. I believe both players have taken one game so far, if I'm not mistaken. So this is one way or the other. One of these players is moving down to the other side after this match. So let's see. Get bonked by the Lightning nerd. That Lightning is a pretty nice option for Zoe there. Some delayed hitbox shenaniganry, right? All right. Owie, my face. Get command grabbed once again. Silver very consistently getting that command grab in these rounds. It's been very, very nice for them. Let's see if it can carry them to the victory here. Ooh, 6-6-H. Actually, not punished there because he didn't get the follow-up necessarily. I think so. If she whiffs that first hit, I guess she doesn't do the follow-up. Huh? That is good to know. Oh, but catches her right out of the air there. Vera is very mobile in the air once she hits install, right? She can do all those little jumps there in midair. Oh, well, the DP actually whiffs, but no punish from Feral. Got the corner position at the very least. Gotta look out for Stun Dipper RC potentially when there's distance between them here. Oh, and gets clipped by Limiting Air. Not gonna be a full combo into death though. No Brave points on the side of Feral now though. Gets the actual punish off of the... Oh my god. So many times Feral has baited this throw throughout the set and just been unable to get a punish off of it, but when it matters most, actually gets the full punish into Super Skybound Dart here. No Bravery points on the side of Silver. What are they gonna do? Oh, tries to spot dodge a DP or a Skybound Dart that actually would have died either way, but EX Spinning Slash. At the end of the day, I talked about how both of these players had tools that were so effective for them that the other one was not really ready to stop. And when it came down to it, the EX Spinning Slash from Feral gave them just a little bit more mileage when it counted, compared to the 5U and Stun Dipper from Silver there. And that's going to be Silver still in this, right? Obviously, still in the bracket, but moving down to loser's side here. And that's going to be Feral qualifying for top 8. All right, and now we are back with loser's side of the bracket here. We've got Kalmia on the Onray. Very rare character to see, but honestly, it's been showing up in these brackets in both the beginner or the intermediate. I keep wanting to call it beginner, but it's been renamed the intermediate bracket now. Showing up in the intermediate and open bracket, a lot more than you might expect. There, we have more Onrays per capita in the server by far, I think, than we actually have, you know, in the Granblue player base at large. And then of course you got Raven on the Nier, who we saw earlier, right? So let's see how this works. Onray, of course, philosophizing as he likes to do. One of them Eternals, old Pringle man with the mustache. He's got lots to say. He's got lots of life experience. He's got lots of. You pose great risk to the Sky Realm, so it seems I must intervene. Interesting. Onray going to step in there and be the world police. Take Nier out of the equation, if possible. Let's see if he can actually do it in game, though. He talks a big game. Let's see if Kalmia can pull it off. All right, round start here. The neutral, of course, so far in control of Raven. Death tends to do that, but Onray again. Onray's actually, you know, he's a character. He's got some decently large enough pokes. Maybe he can actually try and contest Death a little bit here at some of these ranges. Finds himself with some corner pressure here, but counter hit 6-6L. Nier 6-6L still pretty good in terms of what you can get off of it, right? The only thing that has gotten worse about it is the universal pushback nerf, and then also it's got a little bit less horizontal range. But Nier still has a 6-frame medium that she can link off of that even without a counter hit, right? So Nier 6-6L still definitely one of the better ones overall. And Raven getting some good mileage off of that, but now pushed back into the corner by Kalmia. Let's see here. Onray can get some pretty nice damage in the corner. He could definitely kill here on the next... excuse me. Got the hiccups a little bit. But yeah, he could definitely kill here on the next hit if he manages to get a clean one. So let's see. Ooh, 6-6L once again. And yeah, even without a counter hit, Nier does get a pretty big conversion off of this. Is this gonna kill? It really might. Super Skybound Dart. Onray might be dead. She only has 3 stocks. Yep. Once again, Nier's supers still do quite the chunk of change there. So that is going to be Raven with a nice little comeback there after being down for most of that round. Takes that round with Super Skybound Darts. Now Kalmia finding themselves behind in this first game. All right, Spear Thrust. Onray did get a change to his ultimate Spear Thrust, right? It does a little bit less damage, but I believe he basically can combo off of it mid-screen a little bit easier now, or maybe even in general. Maybe, I don't even know, maybe he couldn't even combo off of it in the corner before, right? So he's got some changes, but overall I've heard from some of the dedicated Onrays in the server that he's kind of mostly the same. It doesn't seem like he got like a massive buff or anything. Now, honestly, I don't think Onray needed a massive buff. He was probably, you know, he was sort of like on the lower end of like the middle of the pack there in the video game. I feel like, you know, characters like Nier getting nerfed and some of the other top tiers getting nerfed probably would have helped out a little bit. You know, obviously a lot of the top tiers got away a little bit scot-free, but overall, With this being said, some pretty good corner pressure from Kalmia so far. Getting Raven down to pretty low HP here, getting kind of dying by 1,000 cuts in this corner. Honore just pokes you over and over. Yeah, like little things like that, right? It's not a whole lot of damage, but it adds up. That 214U from near nerfs, but if you're not ready for it, it'll still be quite the powerful tool in neutral. And now, Honore is just poking at you. Oh, and I like it a lot. I like it a lot from Kalmia there, right? This is you spend most of the round just kind of zoning, just poking, and then suddenly you go in and do something really aggressive there, like you surfboard in and throw, right? Some nice conditioning at play there from Kalmia, tying this game up 1-1. Let's see how it goes from here. Okay, both players just kind of poking each other back and forth. That 668 is a tool that Raven uses. I haven't really seen a whole lot of other Niers utilize. I wonder if there's something that they know that I don't there. But it's interesting. I mean, they're getting some good results off it right now, for at least. All right. Oh, goddamn. Surfboard right through Nier there, taking right through Death, that is, and taking Nier's toes out from under her. This is Skybound Dart here if they want it. It's gonna be big damage. Okay, but they decided not to. They wanted to go for the Oki instead. Didn't quite get what they wanted off of that. What the hell? What is that? Is that like is unsummoning Death an attack? Have I just never seen that? Maybe I haven't. Maybe I don't know as much about this Nier character as I thought I did. That was really funny looking. In any case, her 5U has a hitbox. Yeah, what do you know? Yeah, today I learned. I just have never been hit by that, I don't think. Or if I did, I never noticed. I think they're dead. Oh, yeah, I was gonna say maybe not, but yeah, one brave point there, and like I said, Honore does have some pretty nice corner damage there if he gets the good starter, right? So that is going to be Kalmia taking it up 1-0 here over Raven there. But of course, it is still one more game at the very least to play here. This is the loser side of the bracket though, so any losers here do get eliminated, unfortunately. So Raven gonna have to figure something out quick here if they want to move on. This is, I believe, for top 8 qualification on loser side here, the winner of this. So there's you get your name on the little poster there that we post on the server. It's good stuff. All right, Death holding down the neutral once more. Oh, the Claw actually catching Kalmia out there. Tried to do something in between the specials. All right, Death is once again out, standing there, menacing, holding down the neutral. This is bad. This is not where you want to be. Oh, okay. I was gonna say between the Nier has the highest mid-screen damage when she and Death are on opposite sides, right? That's when you get the dreaded volleyball combos where they just set you up and then spike your ass, right? But luckily, no, Kalmia getting away without too much of their life being at risk there. Now actually getting a pretty nice corner combo here, pushing Raven all the way to the corner, getting some pressure. Next hit will kill once again if they get a decent starter off of it. So let's see. Kills Death. Solid mash there by Kalmia. Showing some good matchup knowledge there. Doesn't manage to get anything off their 668, unfortunately. And that's not going to be a combo, but again, Raven very low on HP, and that little EX dive kick from Honore there is actually quite the scary move. It's plus on block. It's a really nice throw bait, and it leads to a combo if you get hit by it. So Kalmia making very good use of that to put themselves on set points here versus Raven. Elimination point here. Raven got to figure something out quick. Once again, plus on block is that dive kick. Ooh, 2U from Nier though. Once again, very powerful move. It's getting, honestly, from that up close, it's not really anything too special, but it's more so about just the massive range of that thing's rocking. Nier, of course, like plus 96 or something after that medium death slashes there. You can just sit there, do her taxes, and set up whatever mix she wants on you. Raven Idols get a whole lot off of it, but on the bright side, does have a whole lot of damage on Kalmia now. So let's see how this sets up. Though Kalmia has super Skybound Dart. I don't know. Oh, I was gonna say I don't know if a next hit will kill or not. But I was gonna say, but it doesn't matter because they're gonna die to Skybound Dart right here. But actually, Raven now finding themselves with no death. Last time they were in this situation, they just ran up and through. Let's see if they can get something equally daring going on this time. Oh, instead, it's just going to get poked out for their trouble. But they're not. Oh, I was gonna say, but they're not dead. But the Raging Strike conversion, really smart stuff from Kalmia. Is this gonna kill? No, it doesn't. Hold on. Hold chance to shift distance. And the little poke there, Nier literally doing the get away from me with her 5L there, I believe, right? Does actually save Raven's life there. Living by inches is Raven to potentially keep themselves alive in bracket. Really solid stuff by Kalmia, but just not quite able to close it out. Still though, it is still set point for Kalmia. Don't get it twisted. Raven's still down 1-0 in this set overall, right? So they're still in a solid position here. Let's see how they can capitalize on it. All right, counter at 6XL, doesn't need to too much. Yeah, once again, that pushback on 6XL, this looks weird, doesn't it? Again, it's good. I like the change, but it just feels weird. Like the way that it actually got implemented and how the characters slide back, this feels very odd. Okay, some poking here, surfboard action. It is goofy looking, yeah, exactly. Getting 668 for his trouble though is Kalmia. Nice hit on the death. Again, Kalmia showing some pretty good matchup knowledge there in terms of just when to mash on death. All right, bonk bonk. Nier does have a parry here with Super Skybound Dart. I don't know if that's necessarily on Raven's mind. Oh, I was gonna say that could be quite the hard call out here if Kalmia does something offensive, or Oh, no conversion, unfortunately. Like I say, or I don't know if they could have gotten a conversion there, but regardless, one way or the other, Kalmia is still alive. Oh, surfboard, both players on death's door right now, and just run up throw. Unfortunately, Raven actually used that to great effect in their last loser side match in the tense moment to just run up and throw, right? But in this case, it is actually going to be Kalmia who's against them to eliminate them from the bracket, unfortunately. This is first to 2. We're not quite in top 8 just yet, so that is going to be Kalmia taking it. Raven, of course, playing very well. Solid stuff from them there, but unfortunately eliminated as Kalmia moves on. All right, and our last match of loser side here before our top 8 is fully decided. We have an unfortunate, a very unfortunate, a very unfortunate, we got a very unfortunate fairy team kill here, as Raha and Kals have to, one of them has to kill the other in a very sad turn of events. This is loser side, so again, whoever loses this is going to, in fact, be eliminated. But let's see. This is a mirror match that I don't think I've ever seen before, right? Fairy is already not a super popular character. She's not like the least played character in the game by any margin, right? But you don't see her that often. And definitely the mirror is something I've never seen before. So I'm gonna be very curious to see how this works out. I mean, like what? Is it just like she who GG's first wins or something? I don't know. I don't know. Like whoever gets the GG pressure going first is gonna have a good time. Dive kick. What the hell? Wait. Okay. Who's? I've already gotten mixed up. So okay. So Raha is red and Cal is green, right? Remember, red for Raha. R starts with Raha starts with an R and red starts with an R, right? And well, the same thing cannot be said for C and green, but yeah, C green. There you go. It's like the color. But yes, Raha is the red fairy. Cal is the green one. Right? So it's just like the UFC, man. You gotta identify people by their trunks and stuff. Nice combo there from GG. Cal getting off to a pretty early advantage here. What in God's name was that? That's gotta be a misinput, right? DP from full screen like that. Unfortunate misinput there from Cal. Cost them a potential, you know, not too much, right? But maybe they could have won the round off of that neutral interaction. Instead, gets bonked to their trouble. Ultimate GG though, absolutely demonic little cat. Nice to see that he's still. Wait, is this gonna work? No. Unfortunately not. That projectile, I think, did not... Oh, it didn't work because, yeah, Fairy's SSBA only hits so low, right? So it didn't actually hit the whip. Fairy's whip is, of course, not disjointed, like basically nothing in this game is, outside of a real projectile, right? So another SSBA might have actually clipped that, but unfortunately her own is only hits the ground, right? So didn't work out. Raha still managed to take that first round, though. Put themselves up one game here, or one round, rather, on Cal. Let's see how it goes. And again, yeah, GG. Good to see that even for Fairy, GG is a really scary little guy. Huh? He holds down the neutral even against his own master or mistress, I suppose. Yeah, big GG hit there. Nice tech by the on the throw there from Cal. Oh my God! Wait, does that lead to a combo on counter hits? It really might, huh? It looked like that with that ground bounce that happened to Raha there. It looks like Cal might have been able to combo off of that if they were more ready for that counter. Yes, yeah, the people throwing out the my child hold down the neutral, of course. The little dust loop quote that they have on that. All right. Both players, this is that Fairy gaming, right? Both players are kind of standing at full screen, poking at each other, trying to get an advantage. Ooh, just barely out of range of GG there. Is Raha. Not working out quite so well for Cal. Again, Raha, red, Cal, green. Keep that in mind. Owie, my face. Ooh, nice. Text to throw the Aki way, too. That ultimate skill is going to do a bunch of chip, which is actually going to be enough to make that projectile kill. I was going to say, the ultimate skill is going to do a bunch of chip, but not really give too much in the way of actual reward to Cal there. But what it ends up doing is it lowers Raha's health enough that next little clip there actually does kill them. Raha now up, tying it up 1-1. Let's see. This is too much patience for you? Honestly, I mean, this matchup is, it's some kind of, I don't know if it's a chess match or a checkers match, or if they're just like, you know, poking each other back and forth, but this is more patience than I have access to. Oh my God, 2H right at your Indiana Jones. You get absolutely destroyed. I've been trying to play more patient recently. But... What do you mean you never play a mirror? You could just avoid the mirror match by playing one of your other 19 characters, Tyra. Anyways, some pokes back and forth there. Though Cal definitely getting the worst of things this round. Far behind on the whole health situation. Oh. What just got? They just got tapped out of ultimate GG there, maybe. I would imagine. Or maybe the ultimate whip grab too. Whatever it is, not invincible. And they do get their toes broken there by the whip. Okay, Cal fighting back a little bit here. They got a ways to go. Oh my God! Ultimate GG losing to ultimate whip. You heard it here first, and now it's my turn for ultimate GG. Mom said it's my turn with the child who holds down the neutral. DP blocked, and what a comeback from Cal. God damn. They were down like 80% health to 20 that entire round. And they just, you know what? They just kept cool. They kept patient. And they just slowly poked out Raha until they could take that first game. That is wild stuff. Okay, well, if you're Raha here, you have to not let that get to you too much, right? Obviously, having such a big lead, and they even won the first round in that game, right? But they got sort of reverse 2-0'd in rounds there, and also they got a comeback on them in that last round. It's kind of thing. Obviously, it can be a little annoying, but you just have to ignore it and move on. Looks like they're doing a good job of that so far, right? They don't seem to be mentally boomed just yet. Owie, my face. So they might be physically boomed now with this little corner combo here from Cal. That's like the most damage I've ever seen Fairy do, I think. Not a very well, like Super Skybound Dart maybe. Not a very high damage character, of course. That was actually a nice chunk of change there. Though Fairy also does have less HP, I believe, right? Install. What in the name of reverse beat? Hold on a minute. That actually looked kind of cool. The 5H they're actually comboing into what looked like 5M. Who would have thought? Reverse beat, if you're not familiar, just basically means that you can go from your heavier buttons to your lighter buttons in links, I believe. Right? Or, that's what it means. I believe. Apparently, I've been told that's where it also gives Fairy, essentially, right? So you started doing 5H into like 5M, it looked like there. Which is not normally something you can do in any of these video games. With that being said, Raha going up the first game here or the first round in this second game, once again. Let's see if they can hold the advantage this time. He starts playing Uni or Melty. Yeah. You got Dragon Ball Fighters Adult Gohan at level 7. For some reason, I think Fighters was my first my first fighting game, but he's always like he's the example in my head of like reverse beat characters, even though it's very rare to actually see him in that state, right? Owie, my face. Okay. Once again, some poking back and forth here between our two fairies. Whoa, just run up spot dodge. Definitely trying to maybe punish some sort of whip normal there, but didn't quite. Raha did not bite. Indiana Jones. Oh, into the dive kick to cancel. What the hell is going on, man? This is the weirdest match of Granblue I've seen in a long time. I tell you what. But somehow one of them is winning. I don't know why Raha is winning. I can't tell you why Raha. Oh yeah, true. Golden Frieza also has. That's true. I don't know why Raha has a health advantage right now. Like, I don't know what decisions they've made that have led to them, or now at this point led to them having actually a disadvantage in health. But something is happening in this match. That's for damn sure. I tell you what. They're just kind of swinging back and forth at each other, and then every now and then somebody Indiana Jones and dies for it. It seems like she who Indiana Jones is first loses in this mirror. Nice jump over that. That is plus. What? Maybe not. Oh, maybe it's the more harsh angle one, right? The one that sort of lands a little bit quicker there is probably plus. That more horizontal one probably not quite as plus there. So Raha getting counter hit out of their dive kick there by Cal. Put Cal on set points. Raha, if they lose this match, eliminated from the tournament. So very sad stuff. Once again, this Fairy team kill one way or the other is a little bit diabolical by how the bracket worked out. But you know, it builds character. It's the way life is sometimes. You gotta deal with it, unfortunately. All right. Oh my God! Look at that. This just crouching at each other and staring at each other for like 2.5 seconds straight. Now this is pod racing. This is the ground-based footsies that Granblue Fantasy vs Rising is known for. Okay. Indiana Jones, some dive kicks. It's trying to fake each other out, I guess, right? It looks like like Indiana Jonesing into sometimes canceling into dive kick or not, or just like they're trying to get someone to commit to a big anti-air option or something and then blow them up for it, I suppose. But Cal, after all of this sort of back and forth, has kind of found themselves in the more advantageous position here. Has the corner pressure on Raha. Brave counters out. Oh, but actually cartwheels themselves into the corner. That does not seem like a really great option there. Maybe an accident there, or maybe they just, in the heat of the moment there, they accidentally made a wrong decision. But back throw incident. Hold on. They said, anything you can do, I can do too. We're both playing Fairy. This is a very scary situation. Of course, Cal still has another game to play if they lose this, but it'll be really nice to just close it out right now, of course. GG holding down the neutral. Actually does get juked there by his other mistress. Oh my God, and the toes get clipped by the 2L to have Calcedo taken that one 2-0 over Raha. Very close set, actually. Like, none of those rounds, even though Cal did win both of those games, none of those rounds were a stomp, right? But it's just that is a little bit of a strange mirror. And Cal seemingly just a tiny bit more comfortable in that mirror than Raha was. All right, and we are here for our first match of top 8 now. This is winner's side top 8. We've got AJR on the Belial versus Feral on the Zoe here. So it's going to be an interesting matchup. All right. The winner of this is going to basically head straight into winners finals, and then from there we're going to go to our other side of winner's side top 8, and then we'll do all of loser's side before we head back to winners finals. Peace shall reign in these skies. Again, I never really understood. It's my understanding that Zoe is a little bit of a like she's a good guy for sure, or a good girl, I suppose. But like he's a little bit of a wild card apparently in terms of whose side he's actually on in the story. Sometimes, right? But I guess Belial is clearly evil enough that she's definitely against him at the very least, right? All right, with this being said, off to a great start here is AJR as he gets that medium DP with the plus on block pressure there. Puts Feral into the corner early on, and that counter hit 5M, I believe that is going to be a nice, big, chunky combo here. Not going to build super, unfortunately. Yeah, not quite going to do that. I think maybe it was banking on potentially building super there to get a conversion, right? So ended up spending that Raging Strike on kind of nothing, unfortunately. But still, actually at a Brave Point advantage here. Now even, but if they had a super, they will be at an advantage. Ooh. That Spinning Slash there, catching Blile's DP actually goes really high, so I was a little worried about you Spinning Slash there. But it does manage, it catches her there. Plus on block, of course, is that medium DP. Now, Feral, out of Brave Points, meter disadvantage, health disadvantage, Brave Point disadvantage. It's looking really nice for AJR. And that Raging Strike is going to, in fact, to give him this first round, almost certainly. There you go. Short of a catastrophic drop there. AJR is going to take that first round off of that Raging Strike. Raging Strike is I think, it's one of those things like when the game was new, lots of people were Raging Striking, and then I think it's kind of become a bit more of an underrepresented option as the game's lifespan has gone on. Because people are just like, oh, it's reactable, so it's bad. But no, reactable doesn't mean bad, right? Mental stack is a really big thing in this video game too, right? There's a lot of stuff to look out for, especially with a character like Bile sometimes, right? So, and it is such a powerful option. If your opponent has one Brave Point, like Feral was 1 or 0, I suppose, like Feral did there, right? It is just like, it's a guaranteed like 70% combo if you have the meter to follow it up, right? So, very strong option, and AJR utilizing its good effect to take that first round. But now, Feral getting out, weaseling their way out of the corner here, and now gets the corner pressure on AJR themselves. It's a pretty scary situation, but unfortunately, that EX Rekka there from Zoe is going to be punishable if you don't do any follow-ups. AJR taking big advantage of that for the counter hit. Okay, but hold on. Are they dead? One more Raging Strike conversion? Oh no, unfortunately. Nothing from Feral there. Maybe wasn't sure, maybe wasn't trusting that it would actually kill. And Feral caught live on stream, losing to Pinwheel. How will this affect LeBron James' legacy? Unfortunate stuff, as AJR takes that first game there. Not a close game, for sure, but AJR taking both of those rounds there and moving on. Of course, this is top 8, so we are now first to 3, right? There's a lot more Granblue to play upcoming in the tournament here. So Feral still has a lot of room to potentially try and make a comeback here. Though, of course, as the set goes on, we talk about it every single time in one of these videos, right? But being down 2-0 is a really big deal. It is really hard to reverse sweep someone. Feral definitely wanting to take this game, put themselves 1-1, put them back basically into a best of 3. That's some good stuff there. Ooh, that Bile command grab, another great example of a move that just because it's reactable does not mean it's bad necessarily. Reactable doesn't mean you will always react to it. Okay. Oh, and once again, Naga doing the follow-up on that Rekka there. Is that safer? I thought her doing both of the hits there is actually safer on block, but maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe Feral probably knows better than I do on Zoe here. I'm not a Zoe main by any means, and that guard crush from Bile putting him plus enough to get a counter hit there, but doesn't actually get a full conversion off of it. And the command grab, once again, going to send him into the corner here. Doesn't 2H that Spinning Slash, unfortunately, but once again, we were talking about it, man. When you've got 1 Brave Point or 0 Brave Points, Raging Strike is a nuclear bomb. And it's something that everybody should really be working on and using a little bit more. Now, of course, it's such a strong option that it becomes pretty expected, I suppose, by our opponents, so the odds that they spot dodge will go up higher, but at least represents the option a couple of times like AJR has now. So at the very least, now it's something that Feral, as Feral right now, you have to be terrified basically anytime you're at 1 Brave Point. It has to be so high on your mental stack is the threat of AJR Raging Striking you and killing you for it, right? And then that could actually have him, run some other offense. For example, his command grab, right? Or any sort of stagger plus frame pressure, running up for a throw or anything else, right? It has to, look at this. I love what AJR is doing here. It takes up so much mental RAM now for Feral. They have to be worried about Raging Strike. And while they're typically worrying about Raging Striking, maybe do something else. Or Raging Strike them again, right? Just Raging Strike them a 4th time when they're not ready for it, right? Counter hit 5H, they're not going to lead to too much, unfortunately. But there you go. Okay, so yeah. Feral has caught on, right? So it's good. AJR in general, I like the idea of if your opponent has not shown you that they can answer a tool, right? Oh, and that's actually going to be their death. Well played by Feral there. Again, trying to 1-1 is way better than 2-0, right? But yeah, if your opponent has not shown you that they can adapt to an option, keep doing it until they punish it, right? The exception to this is obviously if you've fought someone before, or you know that your opponent is really good against X or Y, right? But in general, until your opponent shows you they can beat something, keep doing it. So now, Feral has shown AJR that they are ready for Raging Strike. It took a couple times, but now they're ready. So it's going to be up to AJR here. Do they just want to do it again to try and do a mix, like the no mix-up, as it were? Or are they going to try and adapt and, add more things to Feral's mental stack to make it even harder for them to react and pick the right option on offense here? With this being said, medium DP, right? Something else you got to look out for from Belial. That guard crush there. Not going to lead to a full combo without a setup. Feral, in fact, fighting the way out of the corner. Counter at 6XL. Not going to give AJR a whole lot there. Unfortunately, didn't get a conversion. That stomp is plus on block. That guard crush is also plus on block. But once again, no big conversion there. Feral, still alive here. That ultimate spinning slash, I think, is punishable on block. That's right. All of the ones that aren't invincible are a lot harder to punish on block, but in exchange for its invulnerability, that U spinning slash trades its frame advantage, right? So it's actually quite, you don't actually have to 2H that one on the way down like you do with a lot of the other ones. And that is going to be AJR going up 2-0 in our first match here on winner's side of top 8. Of course, still doable for Feral, but at this point, again, we talk about this is a mountain to climb here, right? AJR has already been playing quite well, and now you have to reverse 3-0 him. You can't drop a single game anymore if you want to stay alive in this winner's side of the bracket. So let's see. All right, counter hit 5H once again. Luckily, that move does not actually seem to... I guess maybe he can probably convert it into a special, maybe? I'm not sure. But at least, luckily for Feral, AJR is not getting a ton off of this counter hit 5H. That's what's happening right now. Brave counter got off me, but once again, Feral low on Brave points. I'm thinking about it. You're thinking about it. I know we're all thinking, right? Is AJR going to do it? Or is he going to try and Raging Strike? Or is he going to try and do something else? Oh, baits the throw with the medium DP there. Once again, +2 on block. Just sitting there trying to bait out a reversal, I suppose, from Feral as AJR. Pinwheel. It's a scary, like, this is what I'm talking, like, I feel like you can feel the tension here, right? Surely. Like, Feral knows that Raging Strike will kill them, and so does AJR, but now it's like, it becomes a matter of, are they even ever going to do it, or are they going to die without even ever, oh my god, that's exactly what happened, right? The threat of the Raging Strike there. You cannot special cancel the second hit of Belial 5H. Thank god, he doesn't need it, he doesn't need it. But yeah, so the threat of Raging Strike there made Feral so passive on their defense, right, that AJR was just able to take advantage, right, and basically just run their offense there as they saw fit. This is what we're talking about with conditioning your opponents, right? There's been a textbook example so far from AJR in the set. Ooh, and throws the spot dodge there. Solid stuff. Once again, that DP plus on block. It's kind of like Zoe's spinning slash, right? You got to 2H it or air throw it. It's going to be bad. Ooh, okay, no, hold on. Messes up the conversion, does AJR. This is a chance here for Feral, but again, AJR on set point at this point. So AJR, oh, Feral's got to figure something out. Next throw will kill them. Backdash is there to try to bait out a reversal, I suppose. And ultimate pinwheel, not going to kill the second one either. The third one? Oh my god, why can he do that? And unfortunately, medium DP there is going to be plus on block. Feral kind of panic mashing there, trying to get something out of it. And that is going to be AJR taking it up 3-0. By the way, I know, like, that's not actually that strong. That's like that. What Blau just did there is not that strong, right? But like, that is pretty funny. I just want to quickly sneak in. This character got completely unchanged. Anyway, yes. Feral caught live on camera, losing to Pinwheel, of course. How will it affect LeBron James' legacy? Sad's easiest Dark Souls 1 boss, as it turns out. That is going to be good stuff there from both of our players. Feral still alive, still moving down to loser's bracket here, right? But that is going to be AJR putting himself in winners finals, actually. All right, and our next side of winner's side's top 8 here, or our next match, rather, is going to be Tyrant on the Belial here versus Upside Ashes on the Eustace. So, let's see. Tyrant did mention before the tournament that if they ran into Eustace, they were going to pull out the Belial, so they clearly believe this is a favorable matchup for them. I'm unfamiliar with Eustace to the point that I can't really tell. Like, again, I assume that one of the main reasons could be trouble for Eustace is that he probably can't do his normal zoning shenanigans as well against Belial because just, you know, Pinwheel, once again. Eustace caught live on stream, losing to Pinwheel. But we'll see. We'll see how this actually works out here. My, what big ears you have. What a strange little thing there that Belial says. But he's a strange little guy. He's basically Belial is a million-year simp, from my understanding, and it is unrequited love on his part. Anyways, with all this being said, we get back into the action here. As that stomp is plus on block. You gotta worry about it, right? Actually, it just got counter hit on the startup there. Did upside, trying to hit the stomp in his startup frames. I suppose doesn't work out for him too much. There you go. His Modius combo in the corner here. Big damage. Goddamn, coming out from Tyrant right away. Into the Skybound Dart here. Belial posing on him, flex on your opponent as you take away half their life with a combo. And the command grab, Upside having a hard time dealing with the offense so far in this round. But Belial's offense is pretty difficult to deal with, man. So many different things you have to look out for from this character, and Upside just not quite able to figure it out just yet. Tyrant having some really solid option rotation there on his offense to make it even more difficult to deal with. Ooh, and that, unfortunately, that spot dodge there, not going to quite work out for you. Going to be a free punish there for Tyrant on the attempted spot dodge of the parry. Throws the command grab though. Solid stuff. Gets out of the corner there. Does Upside. Finds themselves in a little bit more of an advantageous position now in the second round. Though Tyrant has basically fought their way back to mid screen off of block stun alone here. Parries. Yeah, that's another thing too, I guess, huh? That's another reason that zoning out Belial is really, really difficult. So yeah, you can always just do that, right, and get it right in your face. So I suppose this makes sense why this might be kind of a difficult matchup here for Eustace. Though ultimate gun. For his neutral special, he wields a gun, luckily, and for all of his specials, actually, Eustace wields a gun. So he is able to, you know, get some damage there, get some screen control, get some neutral control with his bullets there. Eustace has good normals. You don't have to zone. Yes, exactly. But it's more so that Eustace has to not zone in this matchup, I feel like, right? Obviously, Eustace is not a pure zoner. He's not a Matera or a Fairy, right? But it's definitely nice when he can zone out his opponent, right? Because, I mean, up close, Belial's pretty good too. Eustace has good normals. So does Belial. right? So you would definitely rather if you could just fight him from full screen the entire match. But yes, yeah, good jump call out there. And now we are 1-1 on rounds here as we move on. Ultimate, or not ultimate balls, just electric balls there from Uses. Good stuff. Upside, getting some corner pressure now once again on Tyrant. 5H there. Minus on block, but safe is that move. So no punish there, but a chance for Upside to maybe take a turn back in neutral. Nice counter hit there into the DP. Throws a grenade at him. Bonk. For his neutral special, he wields a gun, of course. The parry, yeah, once again there. Getting Tyrant right up where he wants to be. Pinwheel into conversions, into... Oh, okay, hold on. Could have maybe accidentally dropped something a little bit there. Nice weight on the parry, but unfortunately jumps. Maybe was worried that it was the ultimate version there with the command grab, right? I don't think I saw the meter expenditure, so I don't believe it was, right? But unfortunately, whiffs their punish on the parry at the very end there after some good patience from Upside. And now, suddenly, pretty scary around here. Oh my god! I did not know how those would interact, but the parry there is going to win out against DP. And Tarn's going to take that first game over Upside. Bit of a scramble there at the end, for sure, but Upside going to lose that first game, unfortunately. Your stamina needs work. You hit all the right spots, but your stamina needs work, says Belial. Not a real Belial. I didn't see 2U. I don't know what you're talking about, man. The only normal Belial needs is 2M. Alright, moving on. Pinwheel, round start, once of course. Very strong neutral control option there. Nice. This time, Upside getting the weight on the parry and the full punish that time. You love to see it. Getting some corner pressure for his trouble, too. Oh, but unfortunately, gets a Brave counter baited there, seemingly. Right? I was expecting Tyrant to hit him there a little bit quicker. Tyrant leaving a gap there. Brave counter turns into a raging strike, and now you're eating... What in God's name? You're eating all of that for your trouble. Alright, now suddenly this round is turned on Upside prodigiously. Yes, very strong conversion there from Tyrant. I did not expect that he could keep going for that long. And it's got him the corner, it's got him a health advantage, it's got him probably the win in this first round. Of course, never unwinnable, but at this point, Upside is in a very bad situation. But hey, if he's going to win this is how it has to start. Punish on the ultimate version of the parry there into Super Skybound Dart. Fixing the Brave Point situation a little bit at least. Now with a pretty firm Brave Point lead, actually, over Tyrant. And the health also, potentially. Looking a lot better, but that DP is not going to kill. Okay, hold on. I was like, that DP is going to kill you. And it is just... That pinwheel, man, you just can't spot dodge it. There's so many different... Like, you have to just either block it or not be in the way somehow. Because there's so many different things Belial can do to change the trajectory and the spot dodge timing on that thing that it is just... It's almost a fool's errand to try and spot dodge it, honestly. And honestly, you can't really jump it that easily. Rolling it is really risky sometimes, too. It's a very... When you're low health against Belial... and he has that projectile available, it's just a very spooky option. All right, DP there, keeping the offensive turn going for Tyrant there, but Upside's got a DP of his own to try and fight his way out of the corner here slowly. Ooh, okay, a little bit of you know, jankery going on in the connection here, possibly. Ooh, but nice weight once again. Gets the side switch too and the punish. Oh, but doesn't get a full conversion. This would rather set up his Hellfire Blade there, I suppose. Would Upside. Best projectile in the game? I'd be willing to agree with you if Siegfried wasn't right there. Like, I know Belial's is really good, but like the Siegfried projectile is just like it's a little much, man. All right, with all that being said, ooh, nah, goddamn, the jump in there from Tyrant is probably going to be the end of Upside's life here, I imagine. Is this really an intermediate tournament? Listen, man, I already renamed it. Okay, what do you want from me? What do you want from me? It's already not a beginner tournament anymore. With all that being said, though, ooh, I don't think I've actually seen this. That's rude. I think I've seen this windscreen on the SSBA here from Belial too often, but oh no, it's one where he ends up laughing like a maniac at the end. Yes, of course. But yeah, very solid play from Tyrant so far to go up 2-0 here on Upside. Of course, you know, Upside's in this, but at this point, once again, like we always say, he is climbing that mountain there. Smurfing turning, it's okay. Once I put in the S pluses, then nobody can be smurfed, you know? S pluses are a lot easier to sniff out, okay? It's there's a massive gap there between S plus and S plus plus. Belial steps on you in 4K 60 FPS, yes. Some people would pay for that. Belial himself would pay for that, probably. If you just replace Belial with Lucillus right there. Okay, some poking back and forth there between the pinwheel and the gun. Oh my god, and once again, very solid conversions off of these jump-ins from Tyrant here. His combo game definitely on fleek, as the kids would say. I am not one of the kids, unfortunately, so I may be dating myself a little bit there. But you know, I'm young. I'm with it. I'm hip. I'm not turning 25 tomorrow. I know what you're talking about. All right, with all this being said. Oh, that parry once again. Oh, actually, you know what? Is that parry? I really should know this, considering how popular Belial is and how often they use that parry. Is that thing plus on block? Is there any version of that that's plus on block? That's stomp? think so, right? I think they're all minus, right? All versions, but is the ultimate 1+? I'm not sure. No? Okay, thank you. One quick trip to Dust Loop could fix that for me, or I could just ask chat. Wonderful. Anyways, with all this oh god. I was going to say, with all this being said, we're at a death point here for both of the players, but the DP there going to just clean things right out. So Tyrant now on set point, actually. Threatening to take this 3-0 over Upside here, so let's see. Upside's got to figure something out, and fast, if they don't want to be sent down to loser's side here. Of course, this will have a chance to get the revenge on Tyrant, possibly, if they go on a little bit of a run here in losers, but you'd much rather be in winners finals than sent down to losers bracket. Right? Hellfire Blight placed on there. Alright, ultimate DP, get the hell off me. Nice tick throw set up, good stuff. Okay. Once again, the Hellfire Blight. It goes away if you take a throw, huh? I don't think I knew that. Then I know if you hit Eustace in any capacity, I think that goes away. But I suppose if you take a throw, you're also freed of your chains there. Oh, and the meaty, they're going to beat any sort of whatever jabbing or mashing that Upside was doing on Wake Up. And now gonna eat this big old pinwheel combo in the corner here. 35 hits. Combo limits, you know, some characters they have multi-hits in their specials. They can play around with how long their combos can get, a little bit more than the average bear. Ooh, it's gonna be death. No, Tyrant's actually missing that conversion, I think. Maybe could have killed if they went to the Skybound Dart there, but the U parry there is going to be punished expertly by Upside here. This is going to be death. There's going to be death here. Wonderful. Upside, again, has a long road to go here, but this is, you know, if they're going to bring it back, it has to start with a single round, and that is pretty good stuff from them here to try and save themselves from this 3-0 fate that Tyrant is currently lording over them. All right, owie. Actually misses the conversion off that jump in that time. Maybe hit a little bit too high in the air for their liking. That flash is minus on block there. It is your turn, unless Eustace has the Hellfire Blight on you, as it were. Ooh, and the command grab. Good stuff, yeah. Tyrant not using it very often, right? He's rotating his options well, so when he does throw out stuff like that, it's hard for Upside to expect and react to. Brave counter, get the hell off me. Pinwheel straight up into the descending crescendo there. Oh, nice. It's nice. DP, get the hell off me. Covers his minus frames with DP there, and ooh, gets a throw bait there and punishes it with the jump in, but not able to get a full conversion. Definitely seeing a little bit of stuttering on our side here, so I wonder if the player's having some slight connection issues. It's possible. Spot that to the DP. Really good stuff from Upside. And hold on a minute. They could very well be on their way to going up, or not going up, but at least bringing it back here and going 2-1, and that's exactly what they're going to do there. A little bit of a scramble in the corner at the end there, but Upside gets the better of it, and now it is 2-1. Upside Tyrant. Really solid stuff there, but by Upside at the very end there to catch Tyrant off guard. All right, so let's see.
Believe in victory. Battle 1.
Again, Tyrant, don't get it twisted. Still got the advantage in the set, right? And if he wins this game, he does move on. But Upside definitely showing some more signs of life here after what was a pretty, like, not dominant, but like Tyrant was definitely pretty in control for a lot of those first couple games. So let's see. All right, nice DP once again. Gets that nice little mid-screen combo there. Not a ton of damage, but just, you know, nice little poke there. Keep you honest. The Hellfire Blights. There you go. Now that makes it actually a little bit more damaging, right? Eustace gets a lot better conversions if he's got that little delayed flashbang on you there. Nice ultimate gun. Refunds 25% meter too, and that 2H. Is this gonna be a kill? Maybe? No, not quite. God damn. Still, very nice conversion there by Upside. A nice 2H also. Tyrant has been jumping in on him quite a lot, right? He's been jumping in quite a lot, and Upside now finally starting to punish him for it a little bit. Back in the day, Eustace could have potentially brave countered Tyrant here and then chipped him out with something, but after the patch, it's not really quite his vibe. Still, though, that ultimate DP, they're going to be the medium DP. That's going to be Upside taking that first game. Or first round, rather, sorry. Could we see a reverse 3-0 here? It's possible. It's possible. Upside definitely, again, he's got some nice momentum on his side right now. Oh, pinwheel. Scary stuff there. Ultimate pin, or EX pinwheel, rather. Also even scarier stuff, as it turns out. Command grab once again. Oh, and the baited DP. That's going to be big damage. He doesn't have... Oh, no, he just got pinwheel back. Oh, but doesn't actually convert from that if you do it second there, I suppose. Maybe it was just a little bit mistimed by Tyrant, unfortunately. But still, that was a pretty nice conversion there, and now Upside, the next hit will probably kill him. He's got to be careful. Tyrant does have Skybound Dart to convert into for just really big damage off of any touch, basically. And maybe, you know what? Doesn't even need the touch. Is this going to bait it? Oh, but doesn't get the full cinematic, so Upside actually walking away with his life here. Baits the DP. Okay, hold on. This is not going to be a kill, but it'll be good for Tyrant's, or bad for Tyrant's Brave Point situation. Good for Upside's, right? Got a Brave Point advantage now. Tyrant's not on chip either yet. Actually still has, or Upside rather. Still has a little bit of health, so not on chip either, right? Actually not a bad situation for him. He's got a Brave Point advantage. Oh, but gonna get pinwheeled right out of his projectile there to put Tyrant on set points. Okay, let's see. All right, some guns back and forth there. Useless again, the more proper zoner of the two, I suppose. So in a battle of projectiles over and over, he will win eventually. Blau can still try and compete there. But now Upside finds himself in the corner. That was a weird little pinwheel there. Just went clean out there. Maybe trying to catch a jump out or something like that from Upside. Is Tyrant? Who knows? But regardless, EX pinwheel there, getting him the plus frames into a little bit of a conversion. Upside has not taken a massive corner combo yet, right? But he's just this pressure is slowly mounting, right? The window is slowly closing here, right? Every little hit that you take here is getting you closer and closer to being sent down loser's side. So you got to do something at some point, right? You can't just block forever. Of course, he's looking for his spots, so it's kind of hard to find sometimes. Tyrant has, again, been rotating his offense quite effectively. Ooh, the jump in over the projectile. No, doesn't get hit by it, at least. Does Upside. Doesn't get clipped, but his health is rapidly diminishing here, and that, I think, is probably going to be the kill. It will be, as Tyrant converts that into the Skybound art there and takes it 3-1 over Upside. The start of a comeback, for sure. Mounting there for Upside, but not quite able to get it in time before Tyrant seals that set. 3-1. All right, and now we are on our loser side of top 8 here. So again, still best of 5, but loser gets sent home here, which is sad stuff. And we've got Calmia on the Onray. We saw him earlier there, rocking out. And then we've also, of course, have Silver on the Vera, Lunalu Vera at that. You know, it only gives them Vera seemingly, so it is what it is. All right, so let's see how this shakes out here. Solid back throw here to start things off for Calmia. Get them that once again. The screen position is everything in this game, man. Everyone's corner pressure is so goddamn scary that as soon as this happens, as soon as Calmia gets Silver in the corner here, like their chances of winning the round go from 50-50 to 60-40 or something like that. Just from being sent to the corner on full HP like this. You can see exactly why, right? Every character has big corner damage, they have big offense mix-ups, right? Big looping pressure. So now Silver very quickly now is in a very dangerous position. Ooh, but nice sweep there to pull them out of it. Let's see. That is, actually, I think that's punishable on block, but Onray maybe not quite ready for it there. At the very least, it's minus, so Calmia did take their turn there, as they should. Ooh, and parries the Scarlet Oath. Good stuff there. This is going to be punishable, I think. Ooh, actually a little bit slow on the draw there is Calmia. That, especially without the block there, that would have been quite punishable, but not quite ready to punish from that distance. All right, and gets crossed up, I think, by the little air jump there. Nice extension. Vera, once it's an install, can cancel that dash into more stuff. Silver bringing that back from what looks to be a pretty unfortunate start. Ooh, we're getting a little bit of chugging. We chug a little bit in this house. It's as is tradition. 7-frame rollback. Yep, yeah, I can definitely tell. I can tell here from the spectator side. That probably explains the lack of a punish on what's it called there on the install there from Vera on Calmia's part. But we'll see. Who knows? Maybe when I open this bracket up to S pluses, like I'm planning to in next week, the pool will grow enough that we can maybe even split this by regions or something. I doubt it. For now, it's an online tournament. Fighting through some sweater weather, as they say, is it's part of the process, right? If you want to be a true online warrior, you gotta sometimes deal with 7 frames with rollback. On the right side, again, let's all be very grateful that the days of delay-based netcode are for the most part dead in fighting games. We'll take those. Ooh, and the DP there. Maybe a misinput from Silver. But regardless, gets bopped for their trouble there by Calmia. And now, low on HP. Next hit will probably kill. Let's see. Nice spear thrusting there. There's a gap to mash on there for Silver, I believe, right? But it's just one of those things that he can charge it up or not, right? So if you hard call him out on charging it up, you can mash. Otherwise, it's a bit risky. All right. Thunder for RC getting poked out by Calmia there. And now Silver in a very dangerous spot. Almost no health to their name. Techs to throw with the Aki Whip. Love to see it. Brave counters and just catches them jump. God damn. Nice stuff. Clean there by Calmia to go up. Well, not go up, but tie it up. 1-1 here. Stains on his spear. Martial arts master style.
Battle 3. Engage.
Now let's see. Okay, just round start. Surfboard. That is punishable. And doesn't quite actually get the punish on it for those Silver, but they still managed to get a little cross-up jump there into a combo. Now, the corner pressure here from Vera. Very scary stuff, right? So this character has so many ways to just, basically keep you blocking forever. And then, of course, you don't want to be blocking forever, because if you are, then you get command grab. So let's see. Oh, good techs from Calmia so far, though. Again, teching it with the throw button. There's that new changed spear thrust there from Onray, though he was too far to actually convert off of it, I believe. I mean, he's at full screen, so I doubt that he could really get anything real off of that. And once again, Vera taps you into 5U. It is the classic, and has been giving a lot of value to Silver there. and seems that that has not changed, at least so far in this match. Gets into install for free here, now has 100% meter, potentially kill Calmia with if they get a hit. Or at this point, anything will do it, just about. Didn't even need the meter. Ooh, counter hit there on the Scarlet Oath does not get them too much more. Text the throw does Calmia very good, but Stun Dipper RC. The one, the only. Stun Dipper, my beloved, takes Silver up 1 game in this best of 5 here on loser side. We gotta wait a little bit here for Lunala to do her thing. You know how it is. The obsessive degenerate, or whatever the hell the game calls her. We got Vera back on deck. What a surprise. We randomed into Vera twice. Must be so unlikely, right, guys? Alright, so let's see. Round start neutral jumps. That is, again, the universal fighting game signal of I don't trust your ass. I think you're going to do something belligerent, right? Probably Calmia has surfboarded a couple of times at round start, right? So that might be what Silver was looking out for there. But Calmia does not bite. And actually, nice 2H there. Gets them all this corner pressure. Ooh, doesn't quite get the conversion there with the ultimate spear thrust, but 2H once again. All right, no, nothing huge off of it, but just like, you know, a little bit of a get off me and a little bit of a keep Silver a little bit honest there. Make sure they maybe go through the air a little bit more. Yeah, and I will say, in 7 frames of rollback, that command grab is going to be quite difficult for Calmia to react to, probably. So he's going to have to probably deal with fighting install Vera quite a little bit here, but they've shown us that they're able to, at the very least. They've been putting up a fight against install Vera pretty well here. So let's see. All right, some spear thrusting action. You know how it be. Nice tech there from Silver. Both players kind of sitting there. Oh, and this Skybound Art is going to catch him hitting a button. I'm almost certain of it. That is right. And here is the Vera stepping on you in 4K Ultra HD. Talk about people paying for Belial earlier. People will definitely pay for this too. Some people, at least. You know, weirdos is what we like to call them. Or, if you're one of the weirdos, men of culture. That's how we describe them. Ooh, and that jump in is going to give Silver that next round there. Yeah, we got people in the chat talking about need Vera to do that to me. People, whatever makes you happy. Okay, it's a fictional character. You're not hurting anybody. Whatever makes you happy, I'm all here for. Alrighty. With that being said, though, Calmia moving needs swords to do that. Sorry, that caught me off guard. Yeah. Honestly, probably swords for my money, the most attractive character in Granblue Fantasy versus Rising. So I think you're spitting. With clothes on or off, definitely in diaper mode. Let's be honest here. It's install swords. If it's not install, what's even the point? All right. Anyway, let's get back into the battle. I'm gonna get back. I got that caught me off guard very hard. Okay, so let's see what happened here. Silver's at a health disadvantage. They're gonna spend this. Something that's gonna hit. Oh, goddamn! I think Calmia actually was dashing forward there and got hit out of their dash by that super to tie things up a little bit here for Silver in terms of health. They got a breakpoint advantage too now, and the corner pressure suddenly. Very spooky situation from Calmia. Oh, back throw incident. It could happen to you. It could happen to me. It could happen to anybody. And this is death? No, it's not. Unfortunately, probably because of a little bit of lag there, Calmia not able to get the conversion that they wanted. Maybe could have just done Skybound Dart. Hard to say, but that surfboard, punishable. Oh, baby. It's getting spooky. It's getting spooky for both people at this point. And oh, god damn. You saw that slowdown on both of the ultimate skills, like the Tekken 8 slowdown when you're not sure who's going to connect first. But unfortunately, for Silver there, the ultimate spear spin from Honore going to beat out Stun Dipper RC clean right there. Yeah, Stun Dipper lost. It's a great move, but it can't do everything, right? All right, good text from both players here. Ooh, and a whiff throw, in fact, from Silver here. As again, you can tell when the spectate kind of chugs a little bit, you can tell that's probably even a lot worse for the players on their side there. So that command grab, causing trouble, difficult to react to. Ooh, but nice 2H regardless. Once again, Calmia has been fighting install Vera pretty effectively here, so let's see. Oh god, nice call out on the Scarlet Oath there. Just bops them right out of the sky, takes their turn back. Owie, my face. Alrighty. Both players kind of maybe waiting out a little bit of a either waiting themselves out in neutral or waiting out the connection. Regardless, it's a viable strategy. Ooh, good tech. I mean, I will say, for how laggy everything is, these players, they're delay teching really well, huh? Because the lag is just not affecting them at all. They've, I feel like 90% of the throws from either side have been teched in this match so far. All right, Stun Dipper RC, definitely on everyone's mind, right? Ooh, actually, no. Calmia will just close the gap here and get blown up for their trouble, in fact, by DP. Oh, and unfortunately going to get hit there on their wake-up. Maybe didn't actually mean to mash the button there, but that's what's going to happen. And that's going to be Silver, I believe, going up 2-0. Is that right? Yes, that is right. So still one more game to play on the bright side, but Calmia now once again facing the mountain. The reverse 3-0 is quite the distance to travel, right? The Honore install will fix this. Wait, okay, Honore installs are so underused and Honore is so rare that I have to genuinely. He doesn't have an install, right? Like I've never seen it, but honestly, with how this he does. You weren't kidding? He has an install? What does it do? What? Honore has an install? What? What do you mean? I thought you were kidding. I thought you were memeing. Huh? It's the spear install where you can activate spears manually? What does that even mean? Okay, well, folks, Honor has an install. Oh, is that that's the one that used to be able to crash the game? I knew that he had a move that used to crash the game, but I didn't know it was in it. Oh, interesting. Okay, okay. Funny. Well, Honre's got an install. That's really funny. Oh, it's the jet ult, right? From Valorant that gives him the spears that he can just throw out. Yeah, it's the jet ult. Yeah. Or I guess Oro is more fighting game adjacent, right? He's got the rocks that he can just throw out around. Kind of. Anyways, as it's the deflect shield on Faust Banana. As I've been just flabbergasted by the fact that Honre has an install there. Silver does not care and has actually put themselves on set point here. But hey, on the bright side, we've learned something today. If you like me did not realize that Honre had an install until today, now you know. And Silver starting off their set points match here with an immediate command guard to put themselves into install into a big combo. There'll be some pretty chunky damage here on Kalmia. This is spooky stuff. This is loser side of the bracket. Yes, it is. Yes, this is elimination potentially facing one of these two players. Kalmia in the spooky place right now. Let's see how they adapt. Ooh, nice. Big old counter hit 5-8 it looked like there. All right. Playing kind of patiently, just kind of taking their space, slowly pushing Silver to the corner. Ooh, doesn't spot dodge the second hit of that DP, so it's going to be safe, and I think it's going to catch them out in the spear thrust. Not going to die. That's a big chunk of damage, and one of your brave points down. Oh, and unfortunately, this gets clipped there. The Luminia and the air approach, and a little bit of lag, or a lot of bit of lag, possibly. It's a little bit too much for Kalmia to deal with there in the neutral, as Silver takes that 3-0 over their opponent. Solid stuff. Unfortunate about the connection, of course, but again, it is a inevitability of these online tournaments sometimes if you don't want to region lock them. So, that being said, Kalmia is unfortunately eliminated, and Silver is moving on. All right, and our next side of our next match here on Losers Top 8 is going to be Fairy Narmaya. Oh, and that's so apparently it was our last matchup was Chile and Chile to Europe there. So honestly, all things being considered, because it was pretty laggy there for Silver and Kalmia, right? But all things considered, Chile to Europe, well, we'll take that. I think the Granblue, the netcode did a decent job there, I'd say. Anyways, we've got Cal on the Fairy here and Excellion on the Narmaya. This is, I gotta imagine, I mean, can't say for sure, right? But I feel like Narmaya, a lot of her ways to get in are a little gimmicky, like that one right there. Ooh, actually, you know what? Spot dodging that, in my experience, spot dodging that is a little bit risky. It's a lot easier to just like hit her for it. Like once she disappears, just like mash close L and you'll usually blow her up. But yeah, a lot of Narmaya's ways to get in sometimes can be a little bit gimmicky, right? So I feel like this might be a little bit easy for Fairy to zone her out, but at the same time, though, Narmaya does have some pretty tricky offense once she actually gets in on you, right? So I could see this potentially being a problem for Cal here. So let us see. Okay, ultimate whip grab there is going to. Okay, but brings them in closer. Both players can just kind of be impatient, just kind of looking at each other and waiting on the opposite sides of the screen here. So let's see how let's see who actually gets. Oh, goddamn! EX misfinder there. Oh, but okay, I was gonna say, but the whiff throw gonna get punished though. Cal was expecting to try and brave counter this, so he ends up getting blown up for his trouble too. All right, hello. Sorry, just had to talk to a family member real quick. That they had a question to ask. In any case, what did I miss? What happened? What happened here? We've got a Super Skybound Dart. A Super Skybound Dart, indeed. Hello, I'm back, by the way. Hello, stream. You heard me. All right, well, goddamn. While unfortunately, I was away there talking to someone came in for a second, wanted to talk about something, and while I looked away, Excellion took the first game. Goddamn. Okay, well played to them. Still, lots of games to play here. It is one of them first to fives as a beat. Well, let's see. And maybe my initial hunch, this would have been a little bit difficult for Narmaya to get in. Might not be so correct, right? Again, 6XL has been nerfed, but it's still a pretty nice option. Narmaya does have a couple of dash options too, and while they can be a little bit gimmicky, if you're not really ready to punish them, they can be a very efficient way for her to just suddenly end up in your face, right? So, with that said, though, again, it seems like every time that I try and maybe lean my opinion of the matchup towards one person's favor, the other person starts cooking. So now Cal has Excellion in the corner here and is beating them up real nicely. All right, EX there. Yeah, I was going to say it is punishable, but it is also pretty spaced away. But Fairy, of course, has some very big normals and is not going to be having any trouble punishing that. And actually, that is going to lead into a full conversion into death there for Excellion as Cal takes this first round here in the second game.
Battle 2. Engage.
Okay. Dodges the Mistfinder there. Techs the throw. Solid stuff. Both players again. You got to play a little bit patient here if you're Excellion in neutral, right? Yeah, because if you try and get a little too overzealous, Cal is just gonna hit you right out of the air, unfortunately. GG. What did she say when she throws the whip? Can't really make it out. Toji? Or maybe I've been reading too much JJK recently. It is Toji. Oh, what do you know? All right. Anyways, gets. Oh my God! Actually, so the same thing happened last time too, right? Where a brave counter of Cal's was baited, right? And they tried to, and basically Excellion whiffed the throw. Cal thought they were going to hit them, so they brave countered and they got a Raging Strike. Last time Excellion killed them for it. This time, Cal actually gets that Raging Strike to connect and gets a little bit of a conversion off it. All right, get away from it. Nice pushback there on that special for Fairy. Makes it very safe. Ooh, but the Brave counter baited again this time, and that time not going to work out for Cal. Very dangerous situation here. I was gonna say, are they just gonna do it again? Right? I had a feeling. Something about the way that Excellion was sort of conducting themselves. I was like, they're just gonna throw this motherfucker a third time, aren't they? I was like, I got a feeling. And incredibly cheeky stuff from Excellion there. The no mix-up, taking that around for them. Very, very solid stuff there. And yeah, this is kind of what I was talking about, right? Narmaya has a Grappler and Spirit. You know I love to see it. Narmaya has a couple of different ways to get on you from full screen, but they are a little bit gimmicky if you're ready for them. Cal actually ready for them that time and kind of punches Excellion for their trouble there. Whiffs throw once again, does Excellion, but no punish, unfortunately, from Cal. All right, ooh. A little bit of a slash there is going to whiff. Get him on Ludiva right now? Dude, I'm with you. The more people we can get on Ludiva Nation, the better. She got buffed, technically, I think, overall. Overall, she's definitely a little bit better, I think. 6XL is probably a big nerf to her in a weird way, right? But overall, she's definitely better. So get more people on Ludiva, please. Ooh, and that ultimate spin there. Oh, that leads to a combo. I guess that makes sense, right? A lot of ultimate skills do. But I somehow did not know that, I don't think. Owie, my face. Okay, Cal. Actually coming back there with the run-up throw of their own. And that is going to take this to 1-1 in the second. So you triple through my ass, I'm just going to run up and throw you in neutral. What do you think about that? Huh? All right, so let's see who can sort of get the momentum going in the set. So far, I just feel like it's been very back and forth between these players, right? Like nobody has really been like even the rounds that people have won have not been stomps necessarily, right? It's kind of been both players slowly trading back and forth until one of them dies. Cartwheels out of the corner there, nice stuff from Cal. Get themselves back to relative safety and get Excellion in some danger. Ooh, oh, and you know what? The parry got baited there, but GG actually sort of betraying their master there. Yeah, again, the spot dodge there from Cal. I like the idea. I think you can spot dodge, but I think you have to be a little bit earlier. You have to be a little bit more preemptive on the blue flash. I don't know, maybe Fairy doesn't have a good normal to punish it with, but I think just like sort of floating Excellion there with a close L or something is probably a better idea, I would imagine, if it's doable for Fairy. Okay, blocks it that time. That's something at least, right? At least they don't get full combo for their trouble, but it is plus if you block it. And the double throw, once again, Excellion really just getting a lot of mileage out of Universal Throw. Get this person on Ludiva ASAP. Stat. A grappler at heart. Nice, EX missed Finer there. Gets them a little bit of a turn here as they knock Cal down. GG though. Oh, nice. Cross up there, gets away from GG and gets the knockdown on Cal now. Spooky situation if your name is Calcito. Okay, but once again, yeah, it's a little bit sad that the well, I guess no, that time it was a flip, right? So it was actually totally fine. I was gonna say Fairy betrayed by GG again there because it stopped Narmaya in the beginning of her parry, made it harder to punish, but that was a flip. So actually that one was Fairy or GG doing a really good job. Good job, little guy. All right, once again, some push block. Oh, and yeah, I guess maybe Fairy doesn't have a really good normal to stop that, huh? Maybe 5M? I don't know. I honestly don't know. But it looks like Fairy does not have a really solid normal to blow up that flip from Narmaya there. You want something with a lot of active frames, ideally, right? So that you can actually... Oh, no. This is, I think, death for Cal here, right? Yes, indeed it is. Yeah. You want a normal with a lot of active frames to catch out Narmaya's U flip there, right? Because you don't want to... 5L might have beat it? I think so. I think from... Because I think 5L just didn't there, right? 5L kind of failed. You want something with a fast enough startup that you don't have to react too fast, and then with enough active frames, you don't have to time it perfectly. That's kind of the ideal. Ludiva's close L is actually a really good tool for this because it's a 6-frame light, so it's not that fast, but it's fast as far as moves go. It's only 6 frames. And it has 4 active frames, so it works really well for that. But I don't know if Fairy has a similarly strong tool to sort of blow up the jump there from Narmaya. Regardless, though, Cal's still finding some success in this first round here. Pushing Excellion to the corner. Yeah, there you go. Now they got some offense to run here. Let's see how they choose to do it. We haven't really seen any of the Fairies. We haven't really seen any of Fairies necessarily. She got this crazy mix with Gigi, right? where when you can, yeah, everyone can mash. I'm not sure what there are options that are better than others, basically, right? Everyone can mash on the UDP with something, but obviously the more active frames and the quicker your move, the easier it'll be. I'm not sure what Fairy's best option to mash on TP is necessarily. My instincts say 5M right now, but I don't have the numbers on that. Oh god, gets crossed up. Nice back throw. Hold on, are they gonna do the double throw? Oh, the parry baited, and that is going to be a nice win there for Cal. Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, so that's what I was talking about earlier. GG, when if Fairy gets you to block GG on wake ups, you can do some really nasty instant overhead or low nonsense there. I haven't really seen Calcedo able to get into position to do that, so we'll see. That's one of the more scary things Fairy can do to you in terms of offense. Oh, that's pretty nice at the very least. It gets a nice little conversion there off of GG into, you know, about 20-25% there on Excellion. Solid chunk there. Fairy not the highest damage character in the world, so when she does get hits on you like that, she likes to make it count. All right, once again, get Bonk's nerd, get Wolf's nerd, sent the Wolf out of his ass. Oh, and there, you know what? Almost on command, Cal, hitting us with that instant overhead there. Awesome stuff. To be honest, any 5H should get that TP. I don't think that's the case. Depends on the 5H. Divas 5H, for example, is like an 18-frame startup. I feel like you got to be like real quick with the Divas if you want a 5H that. Like, it's probably possible, right? But it's probably like difficult, maybe. Anyways, Cal taking that game there. Solid stuff. I believe I've not been keeping what is this? Is it 2-2 right now? Is that correct? I haven't been keeping track of. Yeah, 2-2. Goddamn. Okay. So this is we're going to a game 5 here. Goddamn. Both these players. Again, I got the sense earlier this match has been very even back and forth so far, and the set counts is now validating my beliefs, right? As we go into game 5 here, both of these players, one way or the other, at the end of this game, one of them will unfortunately be going home. They're already home. It's an online tournament, but you know, going home in the metaphorical sense. You know how it is. All right, some corner pressure coming in from Excellion here. Oh, but good patience from Cal. Didn't really. They've been getting the Brave counter baited a little bit so far, and they just instead show some nice patience there and blow Excellion out of their corner pressure for their trouble. And then once that time, see, so one time they show a lot of patience on defense, they just kind of sit there and let Excellion mash them, and the next time they immediately ultimate DP. Right? It's very important whether on offense or on defense to not let your opponent get track of your rhythm, right? To kind of switch up your rhythm and not let your opponent get a sense of when you're going to do what options. With that being said, though, Excellion there putting themselves on set point with that throw. Again, Grappler at heart, been getting a lot of value out of just run-up throw here on Cal. Once again, back throw incident could happen to you. Could happen to you. All right, blocks that. Oh, I really thought they were going to run up throw again. The absolute mad left. Maybe trying to bait that exact thing out from Cal there. Ooh, but nice. Instant little low counter hit there on the GG. You're gonna get a nice little corner combo, or a nice combo there for Cal, and get them full screen once again. Let's see. Again, I can't, I was gonna say, Normal doesn't have a lot of good tools to get in here, but that one counts, especially if you hit a little preemptively, like Cal did there, unfortunately. You are just going to get blown up by that cross-up. And now, in the corner is Excellion, and once again, the cross-up ultimate dash there, just doing absolute work. I think Excellion's hitting a button, yeah. So they do actually get caught with the Dawson level 2 there. So it doesn't lead to a whole lot for Cal there, because it's not invincible. So they actually did get prodded by Excellion there on wake up, and couldn't convert quite as much as they might have wanted to. Alright. Nice little pokes there. Oh, and they were ready that time. This is what I was talking about earlier, right? Like, it's a good option in the sense that it just teleports you right next to your opponents, but if your opponent is ready for it, it is basically a bit of a, if you hit a button, you lose, right? So Cal that time showing a lot more readiness, and now puts themselves on set point. It gets a really strong start to this round with the instant GD 50-50 overhead, but back throw incident could happen to you. Could happen to anybody, could happen to you, and it happened to Cal. Let's see how they can recover. Nice ultimate wolf there. Getting them a little bit of breathing room. Oh, and that time they actually do spot dodge the U flip there, enough to at least be safe, but it goes right into a clash. They don't quite get what they might have wanted out of that. Oh, but Excellion putting themselves in the corner now. Nice, and the counter hit there from Cal is not going to be death. Is it? No, it's not. It's not going to be death, but it's going to be a very spooky situation, and the parry, good idea there by Excellion, but actually, Remias parry does lose to lows. So if Cal had committed to the low option, they would have just killed them, but it doesn't matter anyway. It looks like they're probably just going to die. Actually, oh god, commentator's curse. Hold on, I called it way too early. Is Excellion going to get the kill here? No, okay, both players on a sliver of HP, blocks that, and it's plus on block, but they mash on the plus frames. What in God's name? Excellion was going for a throw there. The patented throw to close out the video game. God damn, that was fearless from Cal there to mash on those plus frames from the EX flip. And just murders Excellion for the trouble. Incredibly well played set from both players. But unfortunately, for Excellion there, that is going to be them eliminated from the situation. What a close last game. What a close whole set, honestly. Huh? Sorry, the Lunalu didn't even say. Did it not say Lunalu versus Eustace? When is that the first time I've noticed that? So we're back here with more just lose side top 8 here, but for some reason I was expecting Lunalu versus Eustace. I just didn't hear it. It was just blank versus Eustace, and I wasn't ready for that. Maybe I guess I've just never noticed that. Anyways, yeah, we got silver here on the Lunalu, aka Vera, and upside on the Eustace for our next side, next match of losers. It always says the random character's name. I didn't hear anything. I mean, maybe I'm losing my mind. Maybe that's a spectating thing. Anyways, 5U, actually, I think that's the first time in this entire bracket so far that we have seen Silver do 5U and not get install off of it. So upside, you know, dealing with a different class criminal here. Upside maybe a little bit more ready for it, spaces it out there, makes it whiff. Let's see. All right, spot dodges the grenade, solid stuff, but unfortunately, still gotta be minus there. Gonna get counter hit for the trouble. Upside my goats, indeed. Both of these players playing pretty strong here. So let's see who can eliminate who. Ooh, once again, yeah, upside a lot more ready for this 5U than we've seen others be so far. It's been a really big point of victory, right, for Silver in these matches so far, getting install for free a lot of the times. But of course, you can always just do that too. But luckily for upside, they were too far to actually get comboed off of the reversal super there. So all it did was give Vera install, which is still obviously very valuable, right? But it could have been a lot worse. You can get some pretty nasty full combos there as Vera. Your opponent is closer than upside was there. All right, for his neutral special, he wields a gun. Fair enough. Oh, goddamn. Stun Dipper RC losing to the balls there. Very unfortunate. Again, on the upside, shutting down a lot of the tools that have been very useful for Silver so far. We got to see how they're going to adapt to this as we move forward. And for his neutral special, he wields a gun. Taking that first round there is upside Ashes. And some very solid play. Again, just very solid answers to a lot of these tools. Always trust in my dog boy, me gunner. Yes, indeed. Nice. Jump out of the Scarlet Oath there. Actually, no, you could. I guess there is a big enough gap there. There's a big enough gap to mash. It means a big enough gap to jump, right? Oh, and once again, mashing out of the command grab there, upside. So ready for this option. Silver's gotta figure something out here, right? They gotta either, you know, add a little bit more mix to their offense so they make it a little bit harder for upside to react to this, or they gotta start relying on some other tool possibly to do their taxes for them. All right, this is some good corner spacing here, right? Keeping kind of spacing upside out with the big sword that Vera's got access to there and bullying him a little bit, but back throw incident. It could happen to you into a big grenade combo. It could happen to some people. Ooh, it's going to be a block. Oh, they spot dodge, actually. I think... Is it better to block that than to spot dodge it? I'm honestly not sure. I feel like it doesn't have a whole lot of block stun there, right? So... Regardless, that spot dodge not going to... blocking better? Yeah, I figured as much. The block stun art is pretty good. I'm an S-rank useless player. I know what I'm talking about. Yes, of course. Literally unwinnable is this matchup for Vera. Oh, God, and Stun Dipper RC. Not a counter hit, though. So upside is still alive. And oh, my God. The Battle of the Blue coming out right now. Oh, and nice bait from upside. What in God's name? I'm S-rank on every character except Avatar Belial. Because, yeah, I'm so good, guys. I'm so good at the video game. God damn, that character, man. Okay, anyways. Yeah, so very solid shimmy there from upside to take that first game. Baits the throw out from Silver and blows them up for it again. Upside, just like, honestly, put those gifts in the chat. Upside is locked in. I'm calling it. I'm calling it. Commentator's curse? Possibly, but I'm calling it in advance here. Upside is locked in. So, let's see. They've been answering every tool that Silver's been throwing out very effectively here. So, let's see how they can keep it up here as we move forward through the set. All right, owie, my face. Nice throw. Once again, I like it. Silver throwing in a little bit more throw pressure there, right? Owie. He wields a gun. It's a decent bit of chip, right? But it's not the worst thing in the world, necessarily. Yeah, there you go. Give me the parasite lock-in gifts going there. Ooh, I think he's going to catch him. Yep. And they're close enough for this to be a full conversion. This is some big damage. Ooh, okay, but drops it a little bit there. Doesn't get everything they wanted, does Silver, but still good damage and install. You can't really mind. Does upside know the ult grenade setup? Possibly, maybe not. It is pretty a lot of Eustaces? Eustations? A lot of Eustations do like doing that, so who knows. Anyways, regardless, getting some throw pressure going on here. This is a scary situation. Obviously, Stun Dipper RC is the big thing on everyone's mind, right? Oh, baby! And unfortunately, Silver decides not to commit to it, maybe worried that upside was going to be ready, and gets ultimate balled for the trouble. Eustaces? Yeah, Eustaces, sure. Let's go with you. Eustation is funny, but Eustaces sounds more, taxonomically accurate, perhaps. Eustace. Oh god, no, we're not doing that one. Almost got me. Yeah, almost got me. Anyways, some nice plus. Oh, nice. Again, the upside is just so ready on so many of these options, man. Like mashing Vera out of Scarlet Oath there. That is some pretty solid awareness from upside. Silver just feeling like a lot of their tools are getting kind of shut down on offense here. Let's see how they can adapt as this set goes on. course, we got the Eustace theme playing in the background here. Peace and Quiet. Absolute banger. One of the best themes in the whole game. Maybe giving Upside the power-up that they need. And it's going to be a Skybound Dart. Oh, they're going to go for the Raging Strike extension instead. This, I believe, should still be death? No, not quite. Okay. I think a Skybound Dart might have killed that, but maybe I'm biased. Maybe Eustace's Skybound Dart doesn't do as much damage as I'm giving it credit for. Oh, and the ultimate balls once again. Such a good move to just control like 90% of the screen for Eustace. And that is going to seal that second game out there. Eustace Upside now up 2-0 in the set. Eustace has sauce. Indeed. Indeed. Yeah, Upside's been playing very, very well. Silver's been playing well too, but again, it just feels like Upside is so ready for like almost every option that Silver's throwing at them. We'll see though. That's the thing about these reactable moves, right? Is you have to react to them once. You don't get like a medal and then everyone removes it from the character's toolkit. No. Every single time the Vera 5 views, every time she Scarlet Oaths, every time she DPs or does the DP and you have to spot dodge it, right? In all of these cases, Upside's gotta be ready, right? So let's see if he can keep up the momentum that he's currently rocking. Nice balls there to catch Vera getting hit by Eustace's balls on her way in. It's an unfortunate and awkward circumstance there, but it happens. Ooh, okay. Oh, nice. It's going to be a big... It's like as close as it can be. It's a big... Yeah, nice big combo there for Silver. He gets so much off of that. Oh, and a Raging Strike. Maybe... You know what? I really like that option from nice DP to win out that exchange there, right? It's the only thing that beats throw in that circumstance is a DP or an invincible move. But yeah, I really like that idea from Silver, right? Upside has been so ready for so many different options. One way you can just add more to the mental stack is Raging Strike, right? Raging Strike is another option that now Upside has to be worried about. So we'll see. Suddenly you got to be worried about Command Grab, you got to be worried about Scarlet Oath stealing a turn, you got to be worried about Raging Strike now, you got to be worried about Run Up Throw, you got to be worried about staggered pressure into 5H. There's a lot on Upside's mind in this corner right now. And but you know what? He's still ready. He's still able to do it. Still able to jump the Command Grab there from Silver. Oh, but back to back. They never expect it twice in a row. Silver landing one of those 5 views. This could be the momentum shift they need. Now an install with 100% meter. Very spooky situation. If your name is Upside, ooh, not going to get a full conversion off that jump in, but good damage there off the Luminaria. Of course, Stun Dipper RC or Ultimate Luminaria are very important options here. Is this going to be invincible? Yes, it is. God damn. I thought maybe the projectile was going to knock her out of that. But Silver Valiant taking that third game there to catch up a little bit here. 2-1. Trying to get a start on a possible reverse sweep. Strike Throw, baby. God damn. Strike Throw Fantasy Versus. It's my favorite video game. Do love me some Strike Throw Fantasy Versus. I tells you what. Okay, round start EX balls there from Eustace. Once again, basically, like, I don't think there's really anything that beats that move at round start, right? Like, it has to be a very character-specific option, but, like, most characters, if Eustace really wants to just commit to doing that round start EX balls, you just kind of have to let him. You gotta let him hit you with the balls there, and then just take that and move on, right? Most characters can't, yeah, exactly. Like I'm sure some people could do some shenaniganry. Seox, for example, right? His empty hand, or whatever the backboard move is called. I'm gonna call it backboard. That's projectile invincible, obviously, so I can do something about that. But for the most part, he's gotta kind of sit there and take it, and Vera is no exception. All that being said, though, Silver now finding themselves into a corner offense. Let's see how they decide to do their mix. Nice mash on the Scarlet Oath there. Ooh, reversal super, though. Oh, spot dodges it for realsies that time, and actually does get the full punish here. Solid stuff, and you know what? Most of the time with that Vera DP, you're supposed to spot dodge the second part. Upside just shot it out of the air, clean. So get the hell away from me, you evil, evil woman. Oh no, evil woman. Okay. Oh, and this is. I was gonna say it's gonna catch up the spot dodge, but actually it works out. That Silver can spot dodge both hits. God damn, ultimate skills is flying left and right. Everybody just absolutely trading their meter for some pressure here. And Upside. I saw a message from AJR that got me confused in the chat, but Upside actually pulling that one out in the scramble. Gun indeed. Yes. That was a crazy end to that last round, but. When the dust settled, it was Upside who was still standing. Nice Raging Strike again, though, from Silver. We're seeing a lot of good value for them out of this, right? Ow, eat my face. Okay, Stun Dipper RC beat out by Gun once again. Gun proving to be highly effective. Upside, by the way, on set points, keep in mind. Yeah, exactly. Ooh, nice. Yeah, again, that Rekka option from Eustace to call people out, trying to throw him or trying to mash on his Rekka, right? Kind of puts him back there into a relatively safe spot. And it does catch Silver for the trouble. Now, Silver on life points, basically. The next thing that hits them is going to do them in here, whether it's a throw or any even little love tap. Oh, but hold on. Upside only on 1 Brave point, so the next hit could be lethal for them, too. Some solid patience here. Oh, but you're on chip distance now! And Stun Dipper RC. That ultimate gun from Eustace starts up so goddamn fast with the time freeze there that it just barely beats out Stun Dipper RC you saw there, right? So That is going to be well played by both players, but that is going to be Eustace's or upside on the Eustace moving forward. And unfortunately, Silver eliminated. God damn. All right, and our next side here of the side top 8, this will be the last one before our winners finals. Right. So we've got Feral here on the Zoe. We've seen them cooking earlier in the bracket. And similarly, we have Cal on the Fairy. So let us see. Zoe, another one of these characters that like can kind of zone some characters, but again, I imagine in a matchup like this, he's gonna want to be the aggressor mostly, right? Maybe just like throw out the dragon to control some space and then just get in there. Oh yeah, I didn't change the. You know, it's fine. You guys get the deal. Let's you know that it's the third one. You're fine.
Battle 1. Engage.
All right, so let's see. Yeah, immediate. Oh my God, immediate aggression from Feral there. Hopping in with the EX spinning slash. All right, ow, eat my face. Though, unfortunately, didn't get a whole lot out of it. Gets pushed out of the pressure here by Cal. And now Cal's really slowed down the pace of the match, right? And just kind of poking them over and over. There they go. I mean, we talk about it a lot of times, right? People always say that, well, sorry, not people always say, that spinning slash, I always say, that spinning slash needs to be 2H on the way down, otherwise it's plus on block, right? So Cal very aware of that and very ready for it, and they do 2H there to get a big combo there, a big punish on Feral. So let's see. Ooh, nice close H. All right, good Brave counter by Feral. Get the hell off of me. Ooh, ultimate spinning slash, though. That was a little bit bold, right? Potentially could be really risky there, but did catch her in the GG startup. And is going to blow her up for trouble there, but the auto combo overhead. What in God's name? That is a rare thing to see, especially I feel like I don't see that from Fairy very often, but you know what? It's gonna kill, It does become a bit of a mix you gotta react to, right? So solid stuff by Cal there, pulling out that little bit of a rare option. Yes, the overhead bonk. The little spherical boy just lands right on your head and sends you to the Shadow Realm. All right, so let's see. Cal so far has like pretty decent control of the neutral in this match. Sort of what you'd expect, right? Oh God. Spot dodging that is going to be a little bit risky. Again, it is plus on block. It doesn't have a whole lot of recovery frames on it. So Cal getting bonked for their trouble there. Cartwheel's out of the corner, though. So it could be worse, right? Could be worse. Basically, both players back to neutral here, where, again, Cal is definitely, seemingly, he's favored here. Ooh, but 2H gets bonked out of the startup by Zoe there. And once again, EX spinning slash, leading to actually a big corner combo this time. Oh, but a drop on Feral's end. Unfortunate. Oh, goddamn, that did a lot of damage because the extra damage from missing a Brave point. And again, a whiffed throw there from Cal, going to be punished by Feral to take them up to 1-1 in this first game. It's not a good idea to spot dodge EX spinning slash. Yes, exactly. I mean, it's plus on block because it doesn't have a whole lot of recovery, right? So when you spot dodge it, you're probably going to be minus most of the time, like, unless you do it like mad preemptive. In which case, if you're gonna be able to preemptively spot dodge it that hard, then just 2H it instead. Get a bit even bigger punish. All right. Ooh. Once again, EX spinning slash. A lot of mileage for Feral so far. Cal has definitely, they stopped it once, but ever since then, it's just been really doing basically Feral's taxes. You know, making them a sandwich, cleaning the room. It's doing everything for them. So Cal's going to have to figure out a way to stop this, or it's going to be a very difficult set for them, in my opinion. All right, Dragon. A little bit of who's the zoner now? Spot dodges the Dragon there. Solid. Oh, and the overhead. That is going to be death. Yeah, once again, we talked about it, right? There's some very, very spooky stuff there that Fairy can do with the GG there. It's an instant. It's unreactable, right? It really is a 50-50. That overhead comes out so fast, and the low comes out really quickly too. And I don't believe you can. I don't really think you can fuzzy it, because they don't think there's like a huge delay in how quickly they would come out, right? So really, it is just it's pretty spooky 50-50 there. Feral getting clipped by it, and that's going to give Cal the first game. That's punishable. Oh, but maybe not. Maybe not by Fairy. Who knows actually? Maybe not from that distance. Fairy does have some pretty slow normals that she's rocking there. Still though, nice 2H once again from Cal, getting a big chunk of damage and sending Feral back to full screen once again. God damn. It's been a if the fuzzy Fairy does it wrong, okay, fair enough. Doesn't 2H the spinning slash that time, but still, Cal having a lot of success in this round so far. Health advantage, you know, screen position advantage, meter advantage, well, meter advantage I suppose, but it's like a very dominant round so far from Cal. Let's see what Feral can do here. The lightning, it's actually going to catch them out. That's kind of funny. Ooh, runs up spot dodge, and hold on. We got to please wait there. A router was kicked, possibly. I hope the players are still in the same universe. We've had a couple of desync issues in tournaments before, so let's see. Hopefully the players did not just switch onto different Steins Gate world lines there. I hope not, anyways. Not the Laggins DP. It's a classic. It's the online tournament classic. It's how it goes. Okay. Run up and just bonk them there, trying to maybe got a throw bait out of Feral there. GG, once again, being the spooky little boy that we all know he can be. Some pushback there. Puts Fairy in a nice spot. Oh, but actually, I think they 2L'd there, right? I think that might have been a fat finger. Maybe they were trying to 2H and they just got 2L instead. Unfortunate stuff. Doesn't 2H the spinning slash there, but that's a Raging Strike. Not so bad. Feral, of course, still okay, but they only have one break point now. So they gotta figure something out. And you know what? That something can very easily just be more spinning slash. Is it gonna catch? Yes, it is. This should be an air unblockable. Oh, okay, no. A bit awkward there, I suppose, for Cal. I was wondering if they could maybe air unblockable Feral in some way or another there, but I suppose their 2H doesn't work, right? So they have to find something else there. The Faded Accidental 2M, of course, yes, the Granblue classic. Oh my god, and they just run up and slapped him in the face with an overhead? Sometimes, I mean, obviously that's a good example, right? 6-6M, of course. Very reactable, quote unquote, but it's just like you're looking out for so many different options there from Fairy. That like that reactable move is suddenly pretty scary. Ooh, but you know what? Nice combo there to start the game off for Feral. They got a bit of a mountain to climb now to get up to potentially try and reverse sweep Cal here, but this is a great start if they're going to be able to do it. Brave counter, get the hell off me. Cartwheels out of the corner. That's a really nice setup for Fairy there, right? Brave counter into cartwheel. That seems like it's pretty hard to stop her from just getting out of the corner for free there, even if you block it. So, pretty good stuff there by Cal. Getting that ultimate skill too. Combo limit, unfortunately. I was convert much more, but still gets a nice chunk of damage and a 2H on the spinning slash. Once again, solid stuff there. Cal very ready for that option. Doesn't get it every time, but gets it enough. Oh my god. And in the battle of Giant Dragon versus Little Gigi actually wins. Zoe gets bonked there, and Fairy survives with her spotlight. Funny stuff. Okay, grabs it with the whip once again. Not ready to 2H the spinning slash that time. Random Dragon go, yes indeed. And that is going to be Cal putting themselves on set point. Uh-oh. Scary stuff. Again, Cal's been very dominant. Again, it feels like in the neutral here, it's to be expected somewhat, right? The Fairy versus Zoe. But Cal's just been so good at just basically killing Feral with 1,000 cuts here in the neutral. Yeah, lots of these sort of little bonks over and over and over again. And then when Feral finally tries to do something committal, like a spinning slash, trying to skip the neutral and get in, Cal has been very good about punishing them dearly for it. So some textbook zoner gameplay on display here from Cal. Feral's got to figure something out right now, or they will be eliminated. Oh, well, air blockable 2H. That's always a good sign if you want to try and approach on Fairy. Could be a lot worse, right? Oh, throw. Gonna cause a little bit of pain there for Feral. Next touch could very well be the kill. Oh, or hold on though. Feral's got a lot of reach right now too, right? They've got Super Skybound Dart. Oh yeah, I think it looks like they're gonna be going that way. Indeed they will. Obviously, Calcedo is alive here, but this is bad. Suddenly you're down on HP, you're down on Brave points, you're down on basically everything that isn't meter. And Feral is actually not looking so bad to take this round now, but if you can do it, I can do it too. Oh my god, I was going to say though, that Zoe 668 is invincible. I wondered if it was going to be able to bulldog its way through the super. It didn't quite, but regardless. Calcedo going to find a little bit of a snipe with the whip grab there, and that is going to be, I believe, yeah, 3-0 to Cal's. Very, very, very well played. They're very solid control there, just kept Feral locked down. And that spinning slash that we've seen Feral get so much mileage out of throughout the tournament so far. Cal was pretty good at locking that down. All right, and we are now here for a winner's side, winner's finals, in fact, of top 8. We got Tyrant on the Siegfried versus AJR on the Belial. Siegfried, of course, laughing all the way to the bank after the patch. He did technically got his unblockable setup blown up a little bit, right? But still, probably, I would say, pretty undisputedly the best character in the game now, so. Belial, of course, also doing a good bit of chuckling after the patch as well. So both of these characters still in very good shape after the patch notes. But let's see. Again, more than the characters, it always matters the players behind them, right? So let's see who can pilot who to victory here. Belial and Siegfried apparently not very big fans of each other. I know my camera's covering up a little bit of the words right now, but they are not being very nice to each other, is the general idea there. I suppose that makes sense. Siegfried kind of he's a good guy, right? It's my understanding, but kind of a no-nonsense individual. Belial, a very high-nonsense individual, so. And they're, and Belial's also quite evil, so fits, they wouldn't really get along very well. All right, a little bit of a kick there from Tyrant to nice parry, damn. First time Rekka, and it's parry? The first time you do Rekka and you choose parry? That's a bit of a psychotic option, if I do say so myself, but it works out. AJR did, in fact, try and mash on it and got blown up for his trouble. DP into DP. Okay, fair enough. I'll answer your plus frames with my invincibility frames. See which one beats out. Nice 5H there, but unfortunately, doesn't really get much off of it. Just gets a little bit of screen space that is immediately taken back by Tyrant. EX Fireball there from Siegfried. Get a little bit of control going in the corner. The big pinwheel combo. It's a super Skybound Dart. Damn. cashing out early on is AJR, or I guess early on in Tyrant's health bar at the very least, is AJR here. I like the idea though, again, gives you a pretty sizable Brave point lead now that you can potentially use to keep your turn going on offense. Even if Tyrant Brave counters you, you can just Brave counter him back, and then he's got no Brave points and you have 2. So it's a pretty meaningful thing here to have this much of a lead. Oh, and crouches. That was a bit of a bit of lag there for sure, right? But AJR still able to crouch under that. Ooh, goddamn. Able to crouch under that Rekka follow-up and get a punish, but not a full punish, unfortunately. And Tyrant is going to just smack him down with a big overhead there to close out that round and take the first game. And there it is again. It's a real quick move, right? Obviously, you want to be spot dodging that move if you can from Siegfried, but like the EX version is fast enough that it can be kind of difficult to react to a lot of the times, especially when it's a if you do it preemptively, he'll fireball and kill you for it. So you have to wait, you have to watch out and look for the actual startup. Okay, nice interrupt on the fireball there from AJR. Comes out eventually though. Ooh, and once again, yeah, that big overhead is causing AJR a lot of trouble. Nice throw option there by Tyrant. Again, if you are in one of those clash situations, it's gonna convert. Yeah, of course it will. What am I saying? How dare I even question any of Siegfried's conversions? Tyrant, of course, also has shown us on for the players' parts. Has shown us he has some crazy mid-screen conversions on basically any character, right? So the fact that he could convert off of that too is unsurprising. But yeah, if you're not familiar, in those clash situations, a lot of the times, the best thing to do is throw. It'll beat any normal in the game. There are no 4-frame normals, and throw is 4 frames. And it'll beat spot dodge, too. The only thing it'll lose to is super sky or skybound darts, any invincible skybound darts, or a DP. Right? So solid choice by Tyrant there in that clash. EX Fireball, once again. Pretty nasty option there. Okay, well, hold on. AJR getting a little bit more momentum in this round. Gets the throw pressure there. Baits the DP. Good stuff. What's the conversion here? Okay, Raging Strike. I like it. Get a bit more damage, a bit more corner carry. Now, potentially one hit off of killing Tyrant here if they make a mistake in the corner. Let's see. The EX Fireball, of course. Big, scary neutral control tool for Siegfried there. Crouch is under that quick Orkin follow-up there once again. Doesn't get the punish that time, though, and this is gonna hurt. Siegfried's SBA is a beefy one, especially if you're only on 1 bravery. Look at that, man. That is a little bit, that's excessive, I swear to God. Okay, but still, 1 touch distance for both characters here. AJR, because he has low health, but Tyrant also, AJR has 100% meter, so if he gets a touch into Skybound Dart, it will cause a lot of pain, or he can just get bonked into Rekka there. Solid stuff by Tyrant to catch him out there in that situation, catch him hitting a button, and to not miss that hit conversion for the win either. Oh, we got a little bit of that 6XL was so powerful that it actually it not only did he kick AJR, he kicked both of their routers right there. Got a little bit of a stumble there, which is probably why, unfortunately, Tyrant couldn't get the full combo off of that. But you know, it happens. It happens. Ow! All right, nice throw. Oh, I was gonna say medium DP. It's been giving a lot of value to AJR so far, but actually, Tyrant with that gigantic vertical Siegfried 2H able to react in time and blow that shit up. We'll have to see it. Well played. Well played. Ooh. This is okay, not gonna be a full conversion, but still just a little bit of a bonk there for AJR. Nice spot dodge on the projectile. That projectile may be a little bit difficult to spot dodge because it can be so slow sometimes. But AJR timing it out well there and not getting caught out in the back end of his spot dodge by Siegfried's projectile. Let's see. Ooh, nice sweep. And that is probably gonna be death, you have to imagine, unless Tyrant drops this. But he has not been dropping a whole lot throughout this tournament, that tells you what. And he's gonna finish it off with the Skybound Dart, just because why not, you know? That's for a little bit of extra swagger there. And you see him? Did you see him start up the animation and just get canceled? That was kind of funny. But yeah, 2-0 for Tyrant here. Of course, the winner of this goes to winner's side of Grand Finals. I would say probably if you win winner's finals here, you very quickly rocket to being the favorite to win the whole tournament. The heavy favorite, right? It is so hard to deal with the guy. You have to fight the guy who has not dropped a single set the whole tournament, and you have to beat him twice. Right, so it becomes very difficult for anyone, the guy who comes from loser's side, to actually beat the Grand Finals winner there, right? So we'll have to see. Ooh, nice reaction to the command grab there with DP. Solid stuff from Tyrant there. Just like ready to panic mash that button as soon as he saw Belial do anything funny. Okay, good spacing there. This is minus. Yeah, minus enough to take a turn at least. And AJR tries to do exactly that with 5H. Doesn't quite get a full combo off it. Ooh, but I like that. So you can't special cancel the second hit of Belial's 5H, as I learned. So AJR instead just gets that first hit and goes straight for the Raging Strike. Solid stuff. Solid stuff there. Get a nice little conversion there. A nice punish. Finds himself right in Siegfried's face. Though gets thrown for his trouble. It's looking dangerous here. Oh, goddamn. Okay, alive. Chip distance. This is a very spooky situation to be in. Gonna have to do something about this. Oh my god, it just barely stops before he gets there. And the ultimate projectile is gonna trade, but I have more meter to spare. Very quick thinking there by AJR to save himself with that ultimate projectile, but unfortunately, Tyrant just had a second one ready. to just throw out right away, and AJR could not keep up on the meter front. And now, Tyrant on set point here in Winners Finals. Nice DP. This is quite the Siegfried that he's rocking right here. All right, 6-6L, +2 on block. Into more plus frames, into more plus frames. We'll have to see it. Oh, goddamn, gets called out by that Rekka option, unfortunately. Doesn't get a full conversion off it, though, those Tyrants. AJR is in a spooky situation now, though. One nice hit confirm here from Tyrant, depending on the starter, was probably going to be death. You got to be awfully careful sticking out random buttons in neutral here now, if your name's AJR. Okay, ultimate fireball. That lowers his reach a little bit, right? There's no skybound dart to be worried about now. Yeah, if I were you, exactly. If I were AJR, I would probably start being a little bit more aggressive now, right? He's committed to that option. He doesn't have 100% meter. If he gets a hit on you now, he will again. But, oh, okay, hold on. Gets the Raging Strike conversions there. I like the idea. Maybe could have gone for Skybound Dart for some more Brave Point shenaniganry, but that's probably more damage, right? So I respect the idea regardless. Now the next hit from either player will probably kill. All right. Nice Brave counter there. Get the hell off me. Oh, and misses the meaty Raging Strike. This does it a little bit too slow. But, oh, God, hold on. I was going to say, and that's going to be him dead, but no, instead. Okay, a couple of lucky breaks for both players back-to-back there. And yes, AJR feeling the power that could tear him to shreds as he stays alive here in this game, taking that round. That was very unfortunate. He missed. He did he tried to do a meaty Raging Strike. Did it a little bit too early there. Tyrant got a Raging Strike back. Couldn't get the full conversion off of it though, and got Super Skybound Dart for his trouble. Let's see. This could be the start of a shift in momentum for AJR, but again, now at this point, it is still set points for Tyrant. AJR's got a long road ahead of him here if he wants to make this comeback. Okay, Brave counter into throw. Solid little tick throw setup there by Tyrant into the projectile once again. Some very solid plus frames, neutral control there. Covers that with DP. It's kind of smothering AJR in the corner here. Let's see. What's the move? Doesn't get 2H there. Oh, it's going to be nice. Maybe some decent damage here for AJR. He's going to cash out all the way. No, he's going to go for the Asmodeus. I respect it. That stomp is plus on block. Pinwheel. It's a very spooky situation, and the 2H, and this has got to be some big, big damage. Indeed it is. Really solid conversions from Tyrant, as always, on that 2H, and that is going to be him taking it 3-0 over AJR there in Winners Finals. Really, really good final 2H hit confirm there. Well played by both players there, but AJR now has to fight his way back through loser's side of the brackets to potentially try and get a chance at revenge here against Tyrant in Grand Finals. All right, and we're down to our last 3 sets here of the tournament, potentially, right? We've got our losers semifinals here, and then we've got whoever wins this is going to go fight AJR in losers finals, and then it's off to Grants. So, we have Upside Ashes on the Eustace versus Cal on the Ferry. It's going to be interesting stuff, right? Again, one of these, I mean, again, I would say zoner matchups, but Eustace is not really a zoner, right? He can zone, and he can hang with the best of them there. But again, yeah, I feel like it feels reasonable to me that Ferry's not going to be able to control the neutral as much as he might want here, and then Eustace is going to be better up close too, right? So I imagine it's going to be a little bit tough for Cal, but again, more than matchups, more than characters. The players behind the characters matter the most. So let's see what Cal can get up to here, and let's see if Upside can press potential advantage. All right. I mean, it's a good start so far for Cal, right? Winning the neutral there, pushing Upside to the corner, and now getting some nice pressure. 50% of their health gone already is pretty nasty there. 100% meter on the side of Cal too, so potentially, you know, cash in a few ultimate skills here or a Skybound Dart for even more damage on the next hit that they get. This is some, oh, nice block on that 50-50 there by Upside. GG, very, very spooky stuff. Ultimate GG, even spookier stuff. Nice block on the overhead. Again, Upside has just been so locked in a lot of their games so far. They've been able to, like, a lot of these reaction checks and things have just not been getting them, but unfortunately, they get their DP baited there, and Cal takes that first game. Very solid stuff. Or first round, rather. Very solid stuff. All right, let's see. Okay, again, Cal seemingly, so far, has been able to control the neutral pretty well here versus Upside. Maybe Eustace not able to fight back quite as much against this whip as I would have expected. There you go. For his neutral special, he wields a gun. That's got to be some good stuff for him, you'd imagine, right? Ooh, but gets clipped out here, and then GG once again leads into even more combo opportunity. Some pretty nasty damage here, just like overall, you know, step by step here by Cal. Oh, but my God, they did no fear at all. This match is on the way in there. Catches Cal trying to run in and do possibly a throw or something delayed, right? Oh, and you know what? We have not seen Ultimate Gun lose to anything yet, but I suppose that Ultimate Whip there from Ferry is going to be a little bit of a different class of criminal there. Okay, well, chip distance now if your name is Upside. This is very spooky, and you know what? You can just get hit with 2L instead, I suppose, to take that first game there for Cal. Gun has a weakness. What is this power? Yeah, Ferry's top tier. I don't know if you guys heard, But she's actually the best character in the game, and you can see by the fact that she can beat Ultimate Gun when nobody else can. That's right, but they were in chip before the Brave counter even, I believe, is my understanding. I think they got down to chip range before the Brave counter even hit them, from the some of the skills that Cal was throwing out at them there. All right. Once again, solid start to the round here for Cal, right? It's been a very, very sort of similar situation here where round starts, they win neutral, they push upside to the corner, and then they just kind of press the advantage till upside's dead. It's gonna kill them by not really 1,000 cuts, it's like death by like 8 cuts, right? You're actually doing a decent bit of damage on some of these hits. So they do have to hit them a couple of times, but it's not that many. So very, very scary situation overall here from upside, I'd say. Or for upside, rather. Okay. Walks out of the way of the GG hitbox there. Solid stuff. Doesn't want to deal with any of that mix or nonsense or just chip damage too, right? At this point, you gotta start worrying about that with your health being so low. Yep, chip right now. In fact, this is very spooky. Of course, the only... Yeah, that one is gonna chip. I was gonna say. You got, like, Fairy's whip normals are normal. It's not gonna chip. But if she does the big whip that is a grab, right? That one's gonna... That one's gonna hurt you. Which is exactly, unfortunately, what happened there. As Calcido trying to go up 2 games very early on here in this finals. Let's see. Let's see. Again, just like... really solid control here over the neutral. Upside seems to be finding having a difficult time really challenging some of these Fairy normals. But this is one thing, right? Eustace has actual disjoints with his bullets there, whereas Fairy's gun is not really, or Fairy's whip is not really so so lucky, right? So this could be a way that Eustace can really try and compete a little bit here in the neutral possible. Fairy's gun, yes, the fabled gun whip. I mean, listen, maybe she found the gun whip on the moon, okay? Apparently all the society guys got their weapons on the moon. Fairy joined the society, and now she's got a moon gun, too. Oh, nice. Okay, clips him a little bit there. Again, upside. I like the patience from upside, but just seemingly unable to really find the gap that they're looking for here. The slowly getting poked to death here by GG, by Cal, and this is going to be a big combo into death. Cal looking like they have a really good idea of what to do in this matchup so far. Up 2-0 here early on versus upside. Fairy Glocks in. That's right. That's right.
Battle 1. Engage.
Okay, I bet this is a better start. Being a little bit more aggressive in neutral is upside. Maybe that's a good thing for them, right? Get the jump in there, get a combo, but immediately finds themselves back in the corner here somehow. Gets GG 50-50, gets their throw baited. And it's all coming up Cal right now, it tells you what. Once again, GG here to hold down the neutral. Ooh. Nice throw tech there. It's scary. Nice throw tech again. Upside just very ready. Again, upside is also, for their part, very locked in. Blocked in, even. But it's just been very difficult for them to actually find a gap to take an offensive turn. Their defense has been very nice, but the neutral has been difficult for them, and they haven't even had a chance to run too much offense in the set so far. Oh, baby. Okay, ultimate balls once again. Fairy getting smacked with his balls right in the face. This is the combo, isn't it? Is this death? Yep, the squad jumps you. Ultimate skill into ultimate skill there. Solid stuff by Cal. Good conversion off of a slightly strange hit there, I suppose. Right, to put themselves on set points. Upside eliminated now, if they're not careful. So they're going to have to figure something out, and fast, as I always say. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, it's a bad start. Okay, it's a really bad start. Okay, no, hold on. Get a little bit of aggression going there. Is upside. They have to. I feel like if the neutral is just not working out. You have to just have to go. You just have to run. You have to try and get in on Cal somewhere or another here. But maybe that's too risky. Who knows? Ooh, ultimate balls. That'll work out. That'll be the Indiana Jones. Oh, and misses a conversion there. Doesn't get the full auto combo into whatever they were trying to do. Very unfortunate stuff on the side of upside there. Could have been their chance to potentially take this round. Of course, they're still in it. They're still in it. Ooh, this is big. It's real big. Corner pressure. Guess for game. Nice brave counter, though, from Cal, keeping themselves alive. This is scary. Again, for upside, you don't really want to be careful here, because this is elimination if you're not careful. Ooh. Blocks most of the shit from GG there, and the ultimate balls. That is going to be very nice there. Just so active and covers so much of the screen for so long, and it keeps upside alive in the set, at least for now. Of course, though, unfortunately, when it rains, it pours. It is still set points for Cal here, so upside ain't no rest for the wicked. At this point, being down 2-0 in the set means they're just going to be on death's door the entire time, even if they do mount a comeback. That's looking kind of scary right now. Big wall bounce there. Ooh, nice little conversion, though. Does Cal. Good for upside there. GG mix. Okay, blocks it. Solid stuff from upside. Great defense being shown from them. They just need to find a chance to take some offensive turns here, and it just has not been the case. Cal's just been locking them down this entire set. Ooh, spot does the ultimate gun. Most of it, at least. Solid stuff there. Ooh, kicks him a couple of times in the head. Yeah, it's this range where I just feel like it hasn't been working out for Upside too well for most of the game. But hold on, maybe they've got an idea. Maybe they figured something out. I mean, ultimate ball's definitely been a huge savior. Okay. Oh, no, you're not dead. The squad is going to jump you, but you're not dead. But this is, yeah, GG. This is the scary part. Nice block on the overhead by Upside. Again, really just good awareness at every moment and baits the DP with the wreck option and actually takes that game. God damn. God damn, well done, Upside, to keep themselves alive in that set. That was looking, I was about to call it, man, but that was looking very scary for 2 rounds in a row there. Yeah, the DP did miss. The DP got baited by that Rekka there. And unfortunately, Fairy's DP not the most massive thing in the world. So it does whiff there. Give Upside the ability to keep it stay alive in this tournament. Ult balls pulling its way here. Yes, Eustace's balls are really putting in work. All right. Now we've got the ultimate grenade set up here coming out. Oh no, okay, gets Brave counted out of for his trouble though. Does Upside. Though only 1 Brave point now on Cal, so suddenly, you know, big hits coming in from Upside. If he does manage to get a conversion, getting offense running right. Oh, but back throw incident, man. It's so demoralizing in the instant. Overhead 50-50. Once again, set point for Cal. So we're talking about Upside's playing really well, and they could be mounting a comeback here, but it's just like, you're just constantly on the edge of obliteration here, being down 2-0 in a loser side match like this, right? So it is set point for Cal. Upside at this point cannot afford to lose another round here, or they will be going the way of the dodo, as the kids say. As the dodos say, perhaps. Brave counter, get the hell off me. 2L there, or 2U? Alright. Solid corner pressure coming in here from Cal once again. This is a nice position for them to be in, right? Yeah, kind of space. They actually did bait his throw there, but weren't able to quite punish it. Didn't react quite in time. Is this gonna work? He's flying back here, right? No, it will not. Yeah, unfortunate there. Doesn't get a whole lot of damage for their meter there. Does Cal? But hold on. Still, this is a good position for them overall. Upside got to figure something out to get out of the corner here because it's not where you want to be. It's slowly, yeah, just kind of slowly getting beat to death here. Oh, that's gonna be something though. It's a nice conversion off the jump L there. Combo limit. Back throw incident once again. It's happened every single time. Nice DP. I just don't want to deal with any of this GG nonsense. Alright. Blocks a 2L there. Good. Ooh, balls actually whiffing. Live footage of balls being beat by something. Not ultimate balls, though. This is scary. Not quite in chip distance yet, but you're rapidly approaching there. See, Brave kind of can't put you in chip anymore, though, so that's good. That basically would have been checkmate there in the last patch. So good change by the devs there, but the ultimate whip grabs you, and you are going to get jumped by the squad and sent straight to hell, unfortunately, by Fairy there. Very solidly played by Upside. We're really starting to mount a comeback there. But again, it's just, once you get down to 2-0 in a set there, you just can't make any mistakes, man. So Cal is able to hold on, not let the tide switch against them too far there. They'll be moving on to Losers Finals. All right, and Losers Finals here now. Winner of this is going to move on to face Tyrant in Grand Finals, right? So we've got AJR on the Belial versus Cal on the Fairy. We've seen both these players in action a couple of times in this tournament, so we'll have to see who can get the better of who here. Okay, solid start. Catching AJR out and a bit of a gap in his offense there is Cal. Asmodeus. What in God's name? That's gotta be, maybe they were trying to crush a whip, actually. I was gonna say that's gotta be like a misinput that was so far away. But like, that might have actually been an attempt at crushing a whip of some kind, possibly, from AJR there. Ooh, gets 2H though, on his way in. So pretty beefy. As far as Fairy goes, that is some pretty beefy damage there. So, solid stuff from Cal with that 2H conversion. Alright. This ultimate move is pretty safe as hell, yeah, pushes you to the other side of the entire world. Can Fairy even 2H MDP? I think so, right? I should be able to. Pinwheel pressure. Oh my god, but once again, Cal has just been so good at just back throwing people in the corner, honestly. It's something that's, yeah, maybe it trades at best, huh? Maybe she can jump and air throw it, I guess? Belial MDP, of course, with this move we're talking about, right? It's one of those things, it has no hitbox on the way up, but if you block it on the way down, he's +2 on block, so you gotta stop it in some way. Most characters 2H it. If Fairy can't 2H it very effectively, then she's gotta just, you know, maybe jump and air throw it, I guess. It's kind of difficult there. Okay. Ooh, solid patience from AJR there, not coming to anything until he saw a gap. 6-6Ls in, gets a counter hit, and now got some nice corner pressure going on Cal here. Fairy, of course, got some pretty stinky defense. Something we haven't really been talking about too much, as we've seen Cal on screen here, but he's got no meterless DP, and I believe he doesn't even have a 6-frame close out, maybe slower than that, right? So, Very hard for her to stop someone like Belial as he's just running a train on her there in the corner. Yes, yes. Put your eyebrow emojis in the chat. But yeah, AJR doing very well there and taking that second round back, tying it up 1-1 so far here. No one looking particularly dominant so far, but we'll see how it evolves, how people adapt to each other here as the set goes on. It's pretty solid offense so far from AJR, pushing Cal to the corner here with the block stun, and then once you're in the corner, of course, that's when things get really, really bad. And what the hell? Counter hit on the roll with 5H right there. It's going to be big damages into, yeah, Skybound Dart. Okay. So obviously Cal's not dead, but it's, you know, it's basically on a technicality. Throw will kill, any hit will kill, anything just about at this point will, oh my god. You know, I say anything will kill, then get hit by 2 things and don't die. Make me look like a fool, why don't you, Cal? But yeah, I baited the throw there, but actually was not able to fully punish that. Was AJR, and oh, what the hell? Well, that's an answer to medium DP, I guess. Just Raging Strike really early, and you'll hit him on the way down. Unfortunately, though, that DP, that regular DP there, that EX DP from AJR is going to take that first game for him. Solid stuff.
Believe in victory.
Let's see. Cal, it's not like Cal was not looking like they were getting steamrolled in that last game or anything. It's definitely, you know, we got a game on our hands, but at this point, AJR is starting to mount the lead and maybe mount some momentum as well, right? You got to try and stop him in his tracks here. Have some of the options that he's been using a lot, that have been giving him a lot of mileage. You got to try and stop those. Make him feel a little bit less comfortable running his game right now. I feel like AJR just feels pretty comfortable right now playing this match. From just, you know, the general thing, the sense that I get from how the offense and neutral is being run. So Calcio's got to do some things to make him a little bit off balance, as it were. Yes, a nice job when you brave counter him. What a weirdo, man. Oh, back throw incident once again. That's one thing that's been working out really, really well for Cal. Ooh, blocks the DP, but actually doesn't get the punish there. Maybe it was too slow of a normal. He had to use a bit of a faster starting one. Who knows? But regardless, or he just waited too long there. Unfortunately, does not get the punish on the DP. Ultimate pinwheel going to lose clean to that Skybound Dart. Ooh, damn. Oh, god damn. That's like a lot of damage. Oh, not bad from Cal there. And AJR is going to get run up and thrown for his trouble. Lyle constantly praises the other person in his voice lines for his own pleasure. Again, weirdo. I said it before, I'll say it again. The Kyle Kisuke special. Kai Kisuke, of course, a grappler. Well known. Oh, nice. 50-50 there from Cal. Getting them a pretty nice corner combo here and now. Pretty spooky situation for AJR. Cal clearly not letting the first game get to them, right? They're just, their mental is still going strong here. They're potentially trying to tie it up 1-1 here. Again, huge difference. You'd much rather be 1-1 than down 2-0. I tell you what. It's not a 1-game difference. It's like, it feels like a fucking 12-game difference sometimes. Get blown up, nerd. Well, it's gonna be scary. Chip distance. What's the move here from AJR? Unfortunately, tried to jump over something there, but just gets murdered by that projectile for his trouble. That's going to be 1-1. Cal answering in kind. Says, I'm not gonna go quietly into that good night. I want my chance at Tyrant also. Let's see, let's see. Cal found the game plan. They definitely felt in that second game like they were, again, a little bit more able to control AJR in the neutral, but as I say that, hold on. The boot! Once again, AJR doing his best grand cosplay with that point-blank 6-6H. Absolute mad lad behavior, but it worked out for him. So if it's stupid and it works, it ain't stupid. That's what we always say. Okay, hold on. Oh, I was gonna say next time that Cal gets touched by anything here is probably gonna be Skybound Dart into death. Or Raging Strike works too. Now no bravery points. Now like literally anything is gonna kill you, taking that 50% extra damage. Pinwheel. Cal not losing to Pinwheel on camera, saving the reputation. Ooh, and Super Skybound Dart. Fairy's SBA is so bad that I actually very rarely see it actually connect, but it worked there. It worked there. Oh, if you can't handle it, Captain. The stream's freezing. That's a pretty nice chunk of change there. Good damage. Hopefully we didn't just get a desync there. We definitely got a little bit of a... Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Look, they're both playing like human beings still. Oh, God. And Cal is going to take that second game again. Keeping the momentum up there with that SSBA. SSBA on Fairy sometimes does things. That's true. That's true. I can argue with that. That's a very true statement. Sometimes Fairy's SSBA does things. Yeah, that's right. It is a move in the video game sometimes. You guys are absolutely spitting. That is very correct. Every now and then, occasionally, it is one of the moves of all time. It can do damage. That's you guys are experts, huh? Everyone here is like clearly really good at Granblue. It is one of the attacks ever. That is true. That is true. It just needs a bit less startup and a better orbital hitbox. Oh, you ruined the fun train. It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, anyway, we gotta get back to the match here. Anyways. All right, the boot there. What the hell? Boot's frame kill? You play fair, you deny fun. Oh no, gets reset there. That's gonna be massive damage off of that. I think AJR actually technically dropped the combo there, but Cal was not ready to block and actually got reset for their trouble there into even more bonk. Boot links from you, Fireball. God, this character's hilarious. Really? God damn. Okay, GG coming in. Run up throw once again. Cal showing us the fairy can be a grappler too. Anybody in the game, if you think about it. Anybody in the game can be a grappler if you try hard enough. Nice punish there on the parry. Gets the wall bounce. Doesn't get a longer conversion, but still in a very nice position here at this point. Just about anything will kill. Ooh, nice bait on the throw there from Cal. Doesn't get a punish, but still, you know, keeps AJR guessing a little bit. That was the move. A very spooky situation here. Okay, that parry's going to work out, though. Still a long road here for AJR if they want to make it back. Okay, or they'll get their toes sniped out by 2L. And that'll be Cal going up 2-1, actually, after initially being at a deficit. Don't approach me or my friends ever again, says Fairy. Don't play neutral with me or my sons ever again. An old meme, but it checks out. Alright, air blockable 2H there, of course. Nice jump in by AJR. Doesn't quite get a lot out of it, but at least gets plus frames into a turn here, into corner pressure. That's a big deal, right? Even if it's not going to be a combo. Sometimes the pressure is more worthwhile than the combo itself. Owie. DP's right out of the corner there. Once again, though, getting back thrown by Cal in the corner there. Cal just, something about him, man. He just, if you've got him in the corner, he's about to back throw your ass. You gotta, it's like, without fail, it's a homing missile. That back throw to just send you into the worst back throw incident of your life. Okay, blocks DD here. Oh, gets bonked by the overhead. Funny stuff, but not any huge reward off of it for Cal there. AJR still mostly fine. That parry going to give him some pretty nice offense here. Oh, doesn't get the full conversion off that jump in, though. That parry's going to just stomp on Cal once again, though. Belial stomping on your head in 4K HD with ASMR soundtrack. All right, nice whip there to start things off for Cal. Ow. There you go. That's that jump in that AJR's been trying to get, right? With that, I think it's his jump M, it looks like, right? As he just has not been able to get a full conversion off of it a lot of these times, but that time it actually does stick and gets him some pretty beefy damage and corner position here on Cal. I like it. Just kind of, well, I mean, I was going to say I like it from Cal, just kind of slowing the game down, but it feels like AJR himself is actually also just kind of sitting there and being a little bit more patient now, looking for an opportunity, right? So both players kind of slowing it down a little here, but I think that will work to Cal's favor. We're kind of seeing that in action right now as they sort of get a nice mid-screen hit here and some pressure, and suddenly they're ahead in the round. Ooh, gets bongs out of the GG there. Nice air-to-air. Again, AJR has been jumping at Cal a lot and getting a lot of mileage out of it, so very solid air-to-air from them there, but okay, that's not going to be huge. That's not going to be the worst thing in the world there for Cal. That boot, I imagine, is that boot punishable on block? Maybe that Brave counter was a little bit, unfortunately, oh god, that Brave counter might have been a little bit bad of an idea because it would, oh god, because it wouldn't have, it sort of lost in the punish on 6-6H. Regardless though, I kind of was tripping over my words a little bit there as there was a scramble happening in that last round, but in the end of the day, the DP from AJR is going to take us to a game 5. Boots can be plus or minus. I suppose it depends on the spacing, right? But that didn't seem like it was very spaced out, so hard to say. A lot of 6-6Hs are like that, I suppose. Lidiva has a similar thing. I think her 6-6H can be anywhere from -3 to +2. But yeah, for +2, you have to hit it like right at max distance, essentially. And I assume it's a similar-ish thing for Belial there. All right. Once again, that jump in getting a lot of mileage there for AJR. Back throw, though, in a similar vein, has been just absolutely doing numbers for Cal there. Into the GG 50-50. Okay. Caught on stream looking to pinwheel. Happens. What's the mix? Ooh, blocks the overhead from the auto combo. It's not the most you know, the scariest thing in the world to get hit by, but still always better to block it than to not. It does give your opponent basically universally those overheads out of the auto combos give your opponent an extra turn. They're about like +2 on hit or something. Ow, my face. I've been command grabbed by Belial. Oh, nice air throw that time from Cal. Once again, yeah, starting to ooh, baby. Trying to adapt a little bit to these jumps from AJR, I was going to say, but unfortunately, that backdash is not going to work out very well on that Skybound art from Belial. Could bait throws, right? But his SBA there has a big charge forward on you, so the backdash not going to work in Cal's favor there. And actually now, after being down for some amount of time in the set, it is AJR who's actually on set points. So let's see. Cal's got to stay on his toes here. Ow. Nice throw tech. Techs it the right way, too. That ultimate DP is going to get, yeah, punished by the big old wolf feet there. GG, I was going to say GG is still there. You got to look out. Just because you got past it does not mean that GG is no longer your problem. Oh, God. Okay, nice parry there on the overhead. He just doesn't want to deal with any of the mix or any of the nonsense that Fairy can do. Okay, sent all the way to, yeah, exactly. After you block that ultimate skill, you get sent to Narnia, so. On the bright side, Belial can only get one projectile there. He didn't have enough meter to do multiple in a row like we've seen him do before. This is big damage on this jump, and it's not death. Isn't it? Oh my god, Cal's dead. Oh my god, Cal's dead. Wow. What? No, there's no already, chat. That wasn't even close. There's no Sage Jam Bullet Kill shenanigans here. He could have had like 1,000 more health and still died. God damn, unfortunate there. Well played by both players, but in that game 5 and with that really crazy jumping conversion there, AJR will be eliminating Cal from the bracket and getting his chance to get some revenge on Tyrant there, who sent him down to losers in the first place. All right, and we've got grand finals coming up next here. So we've got, of course, Tyrant here in winner's side on the Vayne. Have not seen a whole lot of Vayne. Have not seen any Vayne in this tournament so far. But Tyrant has seemingly managed to get him up to S rank too in the interim since he's been out. And of course, AJR, who we just saw cooking on the Belial on loser's side here. Now, of course, keep in mind, this is a massive advantage that Tyrant comes in here with, right? He's got to only win 1 set. AJR's got to win 2. Let's see. I came as soon as I got your challenge. You don't say. Yeah, Vayne's really excited about the fight with Belial, clearly.
Looks like this
I need to watch a lot of Vayne's intros of a lot of these characters. I feel like he's got an interesting personality, right? I mean, I'd be interested to see a lot of the different interactions he has with characters. Yes, this Vayne character is weird, right? Because it feels like, I don't know, it feels like he doesn't do like a lot of anything, and then suddenly you jump at him and he does a whole lot of something. You know what I mean? Like outside of his anti-airs, it doesn't seem like he's exceptional, right? But maybe that's fine. Maybe that's all he needs. Maybe all he needs is just like crazy anti-air, since it is kind of hard to approach him on the ground sometimes. Oh baby, now we're definitely getting a little bit of stutter. It happens. It happens. Nice brave counter there. Oh, that is punishable as hell. That's for damn sure. That is for damn sure there. AJR going to take full advantage of that one. He's a cool character. He visually, I feel like he looks great, huh? Like he's very, very well animated. Basically, all of the characters are in this game. But like something about he just feels like he's very, very nice looking character visually, I suppose. That being said, though, he is down to no brave points here. It's gonna work. There's no ways to punish, right? Yeah, not quite fast enough. But gets a brave point back at the very least, I suppose. Those Tyrants. Makes himself a little bit less vulnerable to, yeah, like this combo probably, ooh, I was gonna say this combo probably would have killed if he had won no brave points earlier. Okay. No conversion there for AJR. Tyrant bonking him on the head for his trouble there. Nice. 6 to throw, the classic. You know how it be. Aegis Reflector coming out. Oh, god damn. DP, just like he runs up and you just DP him like that. What a wild time to be alive. Yeah, and of course, yeah, that ultimate DP from Vayne looking very, yeah, that's what I'm saying. The character is very visually pleasing. I just like looking at him and how all of his moves are animated, I will say. His drill is a drill that will pierce the heavens, to be honest. Okay, counter hit 6XL there, nice, okay. Not such a bad combo there. Nice, some good corner carry while we're at it. Ow. Okay. Gets his face stomped on there, though, for his trouble. AJR missing that conversion, unfortunately for him. This wild beat thing is minus, but it pushes you so far, right, that it's not really, it's not unsafe for him, essentially. Okay. Oh, medium DP there. Very, very scary to do that against Vayne, I feel like, because if he 2Hs, you're going to go to the Shadow Realm, right? But still, worked out there for AJR. Once again, ora, DP, ultimate DP even. Yeah, this shield is the one thing, though, right? This can be very spooky to deal with sometimes. It's gonna connect. It is air unblockable, I think. Oh, whoa, nice use there. I don't think it would have connected anyway, but I still like the I still like the use of the dodge there by Tyrant to shift his momentum around a little bit in the air. That's gonna be him taking the first game. I think it would have missed regardless, right? But I think that was still a solid bit of awareness there to use that option on Tyrant.
Battle 1. Engage.
Round start wild beat. What in God's name? Payne says Belial fights dirty. Yeah, I believe that. In more ways than one. All right. Ooh, well, no punish there, huh? Maybe that's not as minus as I was given credit for. Because like, for a lot of DPs, if you block the EX, I mean, obviously it's punishable, right? But it might not be as big of a window as you might expect, essentially. Okay. Asmodeus gets bonked there. Nothing huge on Tyrant's end. Yeah, so obviously it is punishable. But maybe it's not like a, it might not be like minus 70 or something, like some DPs are, if you block them. Ooh, this is bad. Oh, okay, but, so yeah, this is the one thing with Vayne. We're obviously going to take some, the character's still new, right? So no one's got like optimal everything just yet, right? But his 2H is where he gets real spooky. If this character anti-airs you, this is where he can really start to explode, realistically. I think he has like some, that is a really cool looking super, yeah, man, this character, I'm a big fan. Even if this character, maybe this character, it's obviously way too early to say whether he's strong or weak or just right or whatever, right? But like at the very least, I can say with confidence, they just nailed the animations on this guy. He looks so cool. All right. Aegis Reflector. Ooh, catches you jumping. Catches you jumping. You got bopped. You're alive, but you're in danger. Vayne is really cool and is a cook. That's true. In more ways than one here, as Tyrant cooks AJR for doing that ultimate parry. Oh god. And we temporarily moved into a different dimension there, but hopefully we managed to merge back onto the right world line there. Mayuri is safe. The world can continue on. Nice counter hit there from AJR. The punish with the jump in. Ow! My face. What in God's name? He just got hit by that. I'm very surprised. I guess AJR, you can't block out of your dash. Maybe he tried to spot dodge it or something and he just couldn't quite manage it. Right? That is pretty minus there too, I believe, from Vayne. It's maybe not punishable, but it is minus. Basically all versions of that. What are his moves called? It's like air destruction or something. Is that what it's called? I forget. Anyways, this is going to be some pretty nice damage and corner carry. Coming energy. Isn't energy destruction the one that's on the? I guess they're both energy. Yeah, it's air. Okay, yeah, they're both energy destruction. Yeah. Anyway, some pretty nice corner carry and damage there coming out of AJR. Gets kind of bonked by a 6XL for his trouble though. Tyrant at this point looking to go up 2-0 in this set potentially. This is going to be. Oh, drops the combo once again, but still going to manage to finish it out there. Yeah, you can kind of see though. You can see the idea, right, with how this Vayne character anti-airs you, introduces you to atoms if he catches you in midair. This is bad at this point. This is 2-0 up here for Tyrant, and again, he already has a whole set in the bag, right? So AJR has to now reverse 3-0 him and then win another set. Right, we talk about how being down 2-0 in a best of 3 is always a mountain to climb. This is one hell of a mountain, and oh my god, what am I looking at? What the hell? AJR's got a Ladiva? It's an S rank? Is there a tournament next week too? Yes. There are 2 tournaments every week. There's the intermediate tournament here that happens on Wednesdays, and then the open bracket on Thursdays. But we got more important news. What in the hell is going on? AJR not only has a Ladiva, but he's an S4? What in God's name? What? I mean, I'm all for it. Have I seen this before? Am I just forgetting? I don't think I have. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. AJR has like a real Ladiva. Oh, he's got the Gobo mask on. That's how you know he's a real fan. Let's see how this goes. I mean, for the life of me, obviously I'm very familiar with Ladiva, but I couldn't tell you if the Ladiva Vayne matchup, how it works. I've not fought a single Vayne online yet. I don't think anyone has had the chance to get him all the way to master in yesterday when I was playing, right? But I mean, on the one thing is I'm curious. I imagine that his 5U, the sort of armor there where he just tanks through anything and then smacks you, I imagine that loses pretty clean to throws, right? To grab. So they're already master Vaynes? Yeah, of course, yes. But I was playing pretty early on after he came out, I think, yesterday. So at the very least, I didn't run into any. Okay, nice little combo there from AJR. Good damage, good corner carry, right? Solid Oki too. Ooh, tries for a brave counter there. Possibly does Tyrant. That is very funny. You know, for a character with such like a big focus on anti-airing, right? You would oh no, the content button. Really solid stuff by AJR. Hitting Tyrant with the content button there, 5U, you love to see it. But yeah, for a character with such a heavy focus on anti-airing, such as Vayne, you'd think that his Skybound darts would have more vertical reach, right? Like, you know, Vasaraga's super Skybound dart is like, or Shalada's or something, they're just like almost entirely anti-airs. You think you would have a similar idea there, but seemingly not. The content of 1,000 suns? Yes, indeed. Ooh, counter at 60. Okay, doesn't get a whole lot off it, does Tyrant. Let's see. Nice 2H there, this could be problematic. Ooh, okay. Not able to convert it fully. There's obviously a little bit of, sweater weather there, of course, but it is what it is. Ooh, gets clipped with that jump you. That's very minus from that close up. It's not punishable, but it's like -3, basically, what AJR just did there. Ultimate clothesline. You love to see it. Headbutt. 2 headbutt. Oh, okay, good guess on Tyrant there. Though, actually, on 2 headbutts, if you were... This, I think, they're blocking, right? But they might have to spot dodge. Yeah, I was going to say they might have to spot dodge to get, like, a proper punish. This Ladiva is looking clean. What the hell? AJR just has a Ladiva? Like, well, sure. Whatever you say, man. I'm loving what I'm seeing. AJR taking 1 game back here to try and reverse sweep this first set. Why does he have a Ladiva? Because he's based, I guess. I guess that makes sense, right? AJR strikes me as based, which means it makes sense that he has a Ladiva. Anybody who's based plays Ladiva. That's how it goes. Oh, God. Not only does he have a Ladiva, he's got, like, a pretty clean one at that. I'm loving what I'm seeing. But yeah, on that interaction with 2 headbutts where Tyrant jumps the command grab, after 2 headbutts, Ladiva is actually even on block, which means she can't actually mix you with command grab, because her strikes will just lose to yours. Unless, does Vayne not have a 5-frame close L? I imagine he does, right? Oh, nice. He does? Yeah, so there was no mix there. Mashing 5L would have always beat whatever HR would have done. Anyways, really solid read. Yeah, really good stuff from HR. On this Ladiva, man, is looking kind of crazy with it. I'm loving what I'm seeing here from HR. Again, I was an impartial spectator. I am now completely biased. I'm sorry, Tyrants, but I'm rooting for HR. I mean, what you want me to root against Ladiva Nation? We had a Ladiva win the open bracket last time. I definitely want a Ladiva to win the intermediate bracket this time. A Pocket Ladiva is required to be in the server, if only. I would have to call like 90% of the server if they if we actually followed that rule. Oh, but here's where it gets scary. Hold on. Yeah, this is yeah. That is a big, beefy little bit of damage there from that 2H on Vayne. Uh-oh. Okay. All right. I mean, obviously he's fine here, but this is one. This is a lot more. He's a lot less fine than you might think. This is a lot of damage, and two, the Brave Point situation is now not very much in his favor. Nice. I think he's... God damn, he's dead. Unless HR drops this. Just, yeah, do something simple. It's clotheslines into... Exactly. God damn. And that is the beginnings of a reverse sweep right there. It's 2-2. HR now finds himself tied up in the set. Let's see how it goes. Tyrant sticking with the Vayne, deciding not to switch to one of his other 20 characters. Ladiva Gauntlet would unironically go hard. Ladiva only tournament? Yeah, maybe. But maybe Ladiva only tournament, but if you actually play Ladiva, you're not allowed. I could see that. Ladiva only tournament, but you have to not know what you're doing with the character. That could be funny. Vayne only tournament, I could see that too. We got lots of weeks coming up. We can do a whole lot of that. You can bring your Frey for the ECW. I will ban you. I will ban you from the server. Anyways, AJR now actually finding himself in a little bit of a more dangerous position this time around. Looks like Vayne doesn't really get anything off his 6XL, huh? Like not at least without counter hits. He's not one of the near tier characters that is going to get a raw 6XL into combo. Okay, nice ultimate clothesline there from AJR. What the hell? Spot dodge is the energy destruction right out of there. Funny stuff. I mean, know what he's thinking of. I know what AJR is thinking. I wonder if Tyrant knows what AJR is thinking. Okay. Brave counters that. Understandable. Headbutt pressure, very weak to Brave. I think he's jumping again, right? Yeah, clever by Tyrant there. Unfortunately, as that would have like killed. Actually, oh wait, does Vayne have 17k? Does he have more health? Is he like Siegfried and Soris? I would imagine. No. Okay, then I would have killed. Actually, I think he was actually genuinely dead if HR did the technical input there. So Tyrant was very, very aware of that possibility and did the double jump there to bait that out. Smart move by him, and here we go again. The Vayne 2H's. What in God? Is this a wall bounce? It is. Whoa, my God. Once again, Tyrant has. He's one of them. He's one of these He's one of the body players, right? The ones that have very good execution, right? He's got his conversions down on this character already. Very impressive stuff. Nice raging strike there from AJR to keep it going. That was a hell of a conversion mid-screen there from Tyrant, and I think he's not dead, is he? Is he dead? No, okay, he misses the second time there. Though he didn't have enough meter for Raging Chain. He gets hit with the content button. Oh, but whiffs, doesn't hit. Oh no! So what happened there? The reason that H did not connect for AJR. Whoa! Oh wait, hold on. That's the end of the tournament. I just realized. God damn! I was gonna talk like, oh yeah, let's talk about this match. Wait, that's the end. That's it. I forgot. God damn! Tyrant won the whole thing with his Vayne. I forgot. Yeah. God damn. Okay. Well, we'll talk about the Ladiva thing later. For now, congratulations to Tyrant. Yeah, that's it. You were up. Me too. I forgot too because it said 2-0 with how after HR switched, right? But you were already up 2 sets, and then you just won a third one. God damn. Okay. Well played to both players there. I'm gonna talk about the Ladiva interaction later. For now, awesome stuff, Tyrant. Awesome stuff, HR too. Who the hell knew that HR had a Ladiva? But apparently he does, and it's a clean one at that too. But that is gonna be Tyrant taking the third intermediate, or I guess the first intermediate, but the third overall of these tournaments here. He is your champion. Yeah, very, very exciting stuff. Okay. Hello.
Wait, can I be heard?
I can hear you. So that means everyone else can hear you too. Let me turn you up a little bit. You are a little bit quiet. There you go.
Yeah, I have to be quiet because my family is asleep.
Yeah, it's like, what time is it for you right now?
1:25.
Yeah, AM, of course. Yeah, so, I mean, you're still, the late night hasn't gotten to you too much. You're still playing very solid out there. How you feeling, man?
Oh, my head hurts.
Yep, that's understandable. So when
I went
there for a second, though.
Yeah, when I went into this tourney, I originally wanted to use Catalina, Vera, Ferry, Vasaraga, and like Lucilius and someone else, I can't remember. But yeah, I basically didn't use half of them.
Yep. Used Belial, Vayne. I forget. You play too many characters, man. I don't know. I can't remember. Does anyone have Vayne's? Oh yeah, Avery needs to make the top 8er, but
I don't play that many characters. It's like 5.
Oh yeah, sure, buddy. Whatever you say. But yeah, how are you feeling? I mean, you've done pretty well in every one of these tournaments, right? But now you do finally take one. How are you feeling about that?
I'll be honest, it feels good. The one thing I will say is I do need to work on my mental, because I notice if I play against someone laggy, I just get super tilted.
Yeah, I noticed that you always in the chat. It feels like you're having a bit of a hard time. I feel bad for you sometimes. You're just like, God damn it, that's not what I meant to do. And I'm like, oh God, I'm sorry. But yeah, it is
Like,
sort of the unfortunate reality of an online tournament where we're
Yeah.
not going to region lock it, right?
Yeah, like I do want to apologize to like AJR, Grape Soda, and all them, because I do feel like I get mad at them for stuff that isn't their fault.
Yeah, I think just you get this. Yeah, get mad in general. I think that's fair. Don't direct it at anyone necessarily. I think that's and they don't seem to mind too much. So you're okay. All right, so
You're so nice to me. God
what'd you say?
damn it. Why is AJR so nice to me? God damn it, man.
He's a nice. I mean, again, see, I was like, yeah, AJR seems pretty base. He seems like a nice guy. Now that I know that he has a Ladiva, it all makes sense. You know what I mean? Everybody who plays Ladiva is a wonderful person. So that.
Wait, I have Ladiva and S-Rank. What does that make me then?
It doesn't count. He's like your. I don't even know how the words go past quaternary, right? Whatever the hell like 16 is. She'll be somewhere.
Yeah, she was my 18th S-Rank.
Yeah, you're an imposter. We'll welcome you into Ladiva Nation, but it's not, you are on probation essentially. But yeah, so Thug Finals. You can pick Ladiva or Vasaraga by all means. Who would you like to face today?
Diva, because I have a fun idea. Let's go to make you suffer.
Okay, well, on the right side at least, I guess. Before you make me suffer, I can maybe play Ladiva first. Yeah, okay. So Ladiva it is. Let's do the thing. Oh, fun. Okay. Yeah. That's of course that makes sense. Cagliostro, why not? Why not? Yeah, I should have seen this coming, I suppose. Listen, I've gotten better at this matchup. Okay, I've gotten better at this matchup. I think. Anyways, I feel like I have a better idea.
I play head.
Yeah, that's fair. That's right. Probably her worst matchup. I would
Yeah,
have to say.
Tony knows.
You know what the planet? What are you guys talking about? I'm scared now. What are you talking?
I'm literally just gonna keep you in the corner of Ult Trap, and I'm just gonna taunt. That's literally all it is.
That's not very nice of you. That's not very. I'm gonna try and make sure you don't do that then.
Oh come on, what's the worst?
What if I do this? Oh,
No.
get away from me, you sicko. Nice brave counter. Do something.
Oh no.
I thought you got hit in the air there. I thought I was gonna get a wall bounce. I was not going to get a wall bounce, unfortunately. Bonk. You get grabbed. Nerd.
Oh no.
Who's in the corner now?
Hey, we can talk about this.
No, we cannot.
We
Actually,
can talk about this.
As long as it involves my
Hey,
fist
yo.
talking to your face, then we can totally talk about
Mercy drop. Mercy drop. Mercy drop.
it. No.
Oh.
Listen, man, you pick the Ladiva, you get the Ladiva. If you want a Mercy, you should pick the Vasaraga.
Okay, fair point. But I don't know any good matchups against Fast.
Listen, I imagine Cagliostro is probably pretty bad for him too, right? Super jump. Oh,
Honestly, I've played.
ow.
What was it? The matchup as Vasaraga pre-pads, and it's not that bad.
Really? I would have figured just because I feel like his stance would be really hard to use. Well, Cagliostro can just teleport to the other side of him and just like blow him up for existing. Bonk.
Did you read
Grab,
that?
nerd. What you have to know about me is HR's got a Ladiva. I only have a Ladiva. That means that I'm an idiot. That means if you have a pocket Ladiva, you're a good person. If you like main Ladiva, you're a good person, but you're very stupid, right? Any Ladiva will gladly admit to it. We all just eat glue and hit whatever buttons we feel like hitting whenever it happens.
I am getting absolutely mollywopped.
Listen, hey, it's best of 5. You never know, right?
Wait, it's best of 5? God damn, I thought it was
Damn right.
best of 3.
No, sir. We in here for the long haul. Give you some chance to you got the download. You got that foreign internet connection. How are the ISPs in the UK looking like? Ow. Oh wait. A little bit overzealous.
Oh, I messed up.
That's okay. That's like if you want the keys to the kingdom, use that EX teleport in the air more against me. I just don't know. I think I have an idea what to do about it, but I actually don't know for sure. I think it can whiff on me if I'm crouching, and then I can go from there. Okay, never mind. I have an idea what to do about it. Yeah, okay, no, don't do that. It's actually not a good thing at all. Get bonked, nerd.
Oh no, I tried to spot dodge.
It's okay, I don't know my optimal, so you're alive. Wait, are you alive? Maybe you're not.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go for the Oki. I did not trust
Hear me
myself.
out. Oh.
Hear me out.
Wait, you should have ended with command grab. Why? You're not a true Ladiva.
It's true. It's because Gabagool made me do that. Ever since I did that thing where I could play Lodiva, but I couldn't command grab. It's actually, I feel like I've actually been command grabbing less, unironically. Yeah, triple headbutt. He's so patient. He waited out the whole thing. He's a god. Get too huge, nerd.
Yes.
Get command grab. Oh god.
I do not fear your grabs.
You should. Or at least I want you to. Maybe not you should, but I would rather that you did. That's punishment.
Oh no. I
Like,
don't know why.
what a brave young man. Bonk, bonk, bonk.
I just autopilot into that because it just hits people.
That's fair. Yeah, if they try and mash on the pressure, right, it'll blow them up. I see that. No Pierce.
Oh.
Let's go. You're alive. I don't know how to combo off that, so you're fine. I actually don't. I like ultimate clothesline in the corner is something I'm actually. I guess I just do the same corner combo I do mid screen probably. Owie, get away from me. How's it gonna work? Oh, okay, it's not gonna work. So what's gonna happen? Get away from me again. Oh, the toilet hit me. That's not actually bad. Actually in trouble. Yabada!
Oh no.
Thank you, ultimate headbutt. Most of the time it fails me, but sometimes it does good stuff.
When I was getting to Lodiva to S rank, the armor and headbutt failed me every time. It did not work.
It sucks. The move's trash. Like, don't get me wrong. The move is really bad, but every now and then it does some good stuff. And on the bright side, it is guard point, so it can go through just about anything. But it's just that the armor doesn't even last until
why is it not evil?
Oh, nice.
Oh wow, same brain.
Yeah, it's a good brain too. Great minds think alike. Bonk.
Boing.
Oh god. Let's see. Oh, what? You super jumped. The funny. Hit me with the funny. Get away from me. I'm using my brave points too much. Yeah, that's a problem. That's exactly why. Bonk.
I'm not used to people actually challenging that.
I challenge everything. It's my secret, Cap. I'm always hitting a button. Oh no! Oh, double no. Okay, wait. This is not my favorite necessarily. Yeah, this round is not what I would pick. If I had to pick how a round could go. Bonk, bonk. Wonderful. Okay.
I thought you were going to SSBA.
You're fine, right? But you're only minus if you're a bitch. Yes, exactly. But you're no brave points. Well, oh no. Maybe I shouldn't have done this. So you wouldn't have DP.
Yeah, because now I'm mid-screen. So yeah, I have 50 meter and now. Oh wow, I could have killed her.
Oh god. Yeah, fair enough. Forgot about that part. Oopsie.
I got around. I didn't get absolutely mollywopped. Yippee.
Doing just fine. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, I'm being trolled. I'm being trolled. Oh, hello. Bonk, 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 bonk.
Get me out. Oh, I wanted to.
Oh, I didn't hit you meaty. Oh, double oh.
Okay, then I'll.
It hit me because I was mashing sweep, so it worked out. Toilet tax, we pay those around here. Do something. Do something to middle. That's kind of middle, I suppose. Pierce.
I did not want that.
Trap out of there, I just don't want that. I think I can mash on that, right? If I teleport there, I think it's minus if I mash quick enough. This sucks. I think you're gonna get hit by this. No, you're just out of range. Oh, okay. Oh,
come on.
There is no justice in the world. You baited my brave counter, and yet I still get the combo. Simply Lodiva privilege.
Well,
oh god. My button. Bonk. Oh, I'm dead.
No, you're not dead.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah. It's because I had one bravery, right? So a little bit more juice. It's only 2,000 more health. It's not that big of a deal. It's more health for sure. But...
Yeah, it does not do that much damage.
No, apparently it does. You need to believe in your tools more. Oh, nice. Jump that. Catching out there. I need to use this a little bit more.
Heavy now.
Bonk. That move, the far H is definitely the nightmare move for Lodiva. No ifs, ands, or yeah. That right there, not a big fan. Definitely not my favorite move. I will say. I'm getting downloaded for reals. You got that British internet connection on my ass. Get grabbed, nerd.
I didn't do the counter.
Toilet tax. Bonk.
Wait, you actually masked?
Yes.
Most people just respect that because of the walk.
I have no respect for anyone but myself. It's called being a narcissist. Look it up. Bonk. Ow. This isn't gonna work.
Oh, why? Like this?
Yeah, no. It's not actually a reversal. Only on projectiles. 3 headbutts. Welcome to the blender. Oh, what the hell? Roll back into the toilet. There is no justice in the world.
I'll take it.
Oh, nice.
No, I wanted 12!
Wunderbar. We take those. You got me sweating a little bit, I'm not gonna lie to you. Come here.
Yeah, that's mostly just lag.
Meet me in the air. See what happens. Bonk.
Oh.
Get grabbed. Oh god! We both hey, the content button.
Woo!
Let's go.
In my defense, I've got volume turned off.
Oh, the audio cue's big for that. Yeah, the reason, by the way, that AJR missed that conversion on the one is I think he didn't do M. M bounces you off the wall, so you can hit 5H. He just did the light one, so it's 5H lift. I want to talk about that, but then I remember that you won the tournament, so I have to take a pause and go away from me. Bonk. What the hell? You gotta roll back out of that too. I swear to God. I'm being robbed live on camera. Ow, ow. Pierce. Okay, wait. I need to beat the allegations. Oh. That works. You really did put me in the corner and taunt though. You did. Oh god, I forgot that crosses up. You did what you said you were gonna do. Wait, why do you have so many brave points? So when was this the case? Oh, wait, am I dead? No, bad. But it's bad. Oh, but it's bad. Oh, but it's bad. Oh, but it's bad though. Oh, nice. Well done, well done.
That was suspended. That was an absolute suspended.
I should have done headbutt. I tried to do clothesline instead, but I didn't realize you were so close to me.
Welcome, Tony.
Don't stand so close to me. Howie. He did the funny. He put me in the corner, and he. That's just not very nice. Get away from me. Howie.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing like a Granblue. Oh, I deserve that. I deserve that dialogue.
I may or may not have the last one. I'll do this. I just want to mess up your brave points real quick.
I deserve this dialogue. I brought this upon myself.
Throw it. Understandable. Have a nice throw it. Oh right. I was like, I'm not gonna stand up because I want the teleport to hit me, but I forgot that there's just like, you know, overheads. Normal overheads are a problem. Bonk. Homie drop? A little bit of homie drop. I was asked for a homie drop earlier. Perhaps I will come. Perhaps I will live to regret this. Who knows? What? Perhaps I'll live to regret this. Nope. First throw. Punch in the face. That freeze frame where Ladiva's fist is just like covering Kag's entire face is pretty funny. I will say. That was really good though, man. That was actually like, God, that was pretty tough.
GG, man.
No, GG's. Sorry, I was talking over you a little bit there. What were you trying to say?
I didn't think, because when you did alt clothesline, I wanted to spot the dodge, but I accidentally got backdash. I did not think it would work.
Yeah,
I thought I was gonna get hit.
It definitely does catch backdashes a lot, but if you're at max range, you can basically backdash out of its range, and it works out pretty decently. There.
Oh, I just thought it went all the way to the opponent. I did not know that.
No, it's like, I don't know, like 80% of the screen or something. It's a lot, but it's not actually full screen. It does whiff quite a lot if you're really far away. Yeah, very well played stuff. You have me sweating there for sure. GG's. Okay, so first off, let's do the slightly less exciting one first. What color would you like for your Discord server, a Wall Brawl champion role?
That's it for the battle pass.
You can pick.
Honestly, I'm not too fussed because just like my mains in this game, I have 4 favorite colors. However, if I had to choose one, either purple or orange.
Purple, okay. Purple or orange? Sure, yeah. Well, I'll pick one of those. I'll flip a coin and then I'll just get one. And then next, I suppose, do you have? I'm sure you do because you are a diabolical person. But do you have an idea for a video? For me
this was an idea that me and Luca had last week. I made most of it, and Luca basically did the finishing touches, which thanks to him for that.
Oh god, anything that has Luca involved, I don't trust. But sure.
So I will say this will need other people involved, so it just depends who's willing to do it.
Okay.
The original idea is that 8 or 9 people from both tournaments.
It's a big number.
9 in total, so it could be 4 from one and then 5 from another. It doesn't really matter. You will pick one character for every person, and they have to pick that character. But if they beat you, you have to play that character in the next set.
Okay, so I pick. So it's 10 people total, including me, 9 other people, right, from both the tournaments. I pick a character for each of them, but I play Ladiva at first. But then if they beat me with their character, I have to play their character and then probably just lose for the rest of the video.
I mean, yeah, basically, it's like, do you pick a character that's good so that if you lose, you get a top tier? Or do you pick a character that is low tier but run the risk of potentially getting snowballed?
Interesting. That's a fun idea. Okay. I guess I have to. We'll see. There might take a little bit of turnaround time, because normally I try to do these like basically as soon as people suggest them, I start recording them. For this one, I'll probably have to wait a little bit to just organize folks. But that seems like a nice little server-wide event there. So I like that idea. I think that's a great suggestion. Watching it back. Oh my god. Wait, can I pick the same character? Can I just pick everyone Ladiva for everyone? Raha just gave me a great idea.
No, you can only pick each character once.
Okay. I was like, yeah, what do I just pick Ladiva for everyone, and then I don't invite any of the Ladiva mains.
The original idea had it so that you'd pick 9 characters and then we'd choose each character separately. But I don't know if it's more fun that way or if it's more fun if you get to pick.
We'll figure it out. We'll sort of discuss it once I see who's willing to participate. You know, who's going to be available for that. We can play around with it and figure out what'll work best. But I think that's a great suggestion. I like it a lot. All right, cool.
So if you pick one character I do not play, I will hold the goods.
Yeah, I guess you will by virtue of it being your idea. I guess you will be involved as well. I think that's only fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Any last words for your adoring fans before I go off and record the outro for this video?
yeah, Tony, I'm gonna break your kneecaps. Lovely.
Okay, wonderful. All right. Well then. All right, so that is going to be another tournament in the books here, another intermediate tournament now with the new rebranding. That's pretty fun, right? It's honestly we got the vein there out of Tyrant. Of course, Tyrant is you know he's S with like 20 characters. So you could probably argue that he's probably like an S+ player. He just hasn't done the ranking up, but that's fine because guess what? Next week the S pluses are opening the floodgates. S pluses can participate in the tournament, and that's going to be a big shakeup, I think. It's going to be a big challenge for all the S ranks currently to hold back those S pluses and keep them from. I think there's a pretty decent skill gap there, right, between like an S5 and like an S plus 5, for example. Right, so we'll have to see, but it'll be interesting times regardless. So that'll be for next tournament though. For now, if you made it this far in the video, as always, I got 4 things for you. Know how it is. Number 1, join the Discord server. This is where these tournaments happen. Right, it's a link in the description if you want to be a part of these tournaments, or if you just want to otherwise have a nice community space to talk about Granblue, talk about Relink, talk about the fighting game, talk about gacha games, talk about arts, talk about music, talk about whatever you want. It's just a nice community for you to hang out and make friends. Then I implore you to join, but I also implore you to please keep it the nice and welcoming place that it currently is. Nobody's really been banned or moderated or anything at all, really. So far, everyone's just looked really nice, as you can kind of see, right? So, yeah, it's nice. It's nice that way. But if I have to ban somebody or do something like that, I'm not going to hesitate. So just don't let that be you. Don't be the first person I ever have to do something like that for, okay? Number 2, if you liked the video, and I sure hope you did, and if you made it this far, I know you did, then get down there and like the damn video, man. Come on, it's free. Don't cost you nothing. Go to the channel. I appreciate it, of course, while you're there. For number 3, that subscribe button, that bell button, they are right over there. We'll keep you up to date with all of this content I'm throwing at you every day. We've got 3 videos coming out every day, and on days like this, where it's tournament VODs, it's actually something like 5 hours of content every day. So, unless you have all that time to just dedicate to little old me, then I would recommend you hit those 2 buttons, get notified when something new is uploaded, and maybe go back and watch it when you've got a minute. And of course, for number 4, most importantly, more important than a button to smash, or whatever YouTube-friendly interactions you give me with, I appreciate those, of course. But I've had a great time hanging out today, most of all. Yeah, I obviously had a great time too. It's always fun to watch these players, right? Especially these, well, I mean, honestly, both. Like the intermediate players and the open bracket with all the master ranks. So you get different things from each of those, right? And it's always very interesting to watch and commentate. And then play the winner at the end is always a good time, right? Tyrant did a really good job there. I was like, don't let him hear this. But I was like, for a second, I was like, am I gonna lose? Like, am I gonna lose with my Diva here? Like, in the open bracket, you know, I lose to the whatever master rank wins all the time. But it's always it's only like it's like Lazy Ruin or Gabagool. Like, they're just better than me anyway, so it's expected, right? I was like, am I gonna lose in the Thug finals with my Diva in the intermediate bracket? God damn! But no, luckily we pulled it out on him. We bullied him a little bit in the corner there, which is exactly what I like to do. Well, that being said, I'm having a lot of fun with Granblue. There's gonna be a lot more of this kind of content and all sorts of kind of content coming your way. But for now, I will see you in the next one. Peace.